Yeah, welcome to the open book, where truth don't hide, stories ride, and every chapter got that power. Turn the page, now you stepping in, where real ones talk and the fake pretend. From viral heat to deep convo, we write the truth, let the whole world know. This ain't just a channel, it's a movement. The open book, every story, every voice.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha. I hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend. I know it has been a great start to our 3-day weekend. Y'all got a chance to sleep in late today. Okay. Usually my son, he did kind of wake me up a little, but he left me alone. Okay. He went back to sleep. So praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. So I actually went to bed early last night. I did my videos like yesterday morning. If y'all didn't see, I did like a premiere and a live yesterday morning over a very interesting topic, y'all, with internet beef gone too far. So if y'all didn't see that, catch up over this 3-day weekend on some of the lives that we have done. Clarissa Shields, we have been talking about her. Also recently, she's been, y'all, we're going to have to get into that new the new live that she did, because child, I was tickled. Okay. I just wanted to look at it and laugh, child, because I was confused as well. But we're gonna have to tap into that also. And so yesterday, as y'all noticed, I was also going through some of my videos for my Dro content as well. And so, y'all, I noticed that Dro was actually like telling us some stuff. Okay, he was really laying it out. And y'all, I usually come up on things when I'm not looking for it. Like I was looking actually for something else, and these videos just caught my attention. So I said, well, let me look at these, because some of these I had not seen before. So as I was looking through these videos, see, people come out trying to portray one way. Child, look, because you think Dro gone, that we can just make stuff look the way you want it to look. He was already telling us some things in his morning motivations, in his posts, and so forth about what it was really like. Okay, so we're going to tap into those on today. Also, Miss Lulu, I call her this time, y'all, 39 minutes after. Y'all, I called it 39 minutes after she posted it. I told y'all, when I'm not looking, it seemed like soon as I finished upload my Dro videos, I said, well, let me go on over to her page and see if there's anything I need to be updated on. Lo and behold, y'all, she had posted 39 minutes before, y'all. Okay. So I was able to get that. Now, y'all gonna have to tell me what y'all thoughts are about this latest post. Oh my gosh. Because I was trying to read between the lines, because I think when she posts with subliminals, but it has another deeper meaning to it. Okay. And then last but not least, we're going to react to some of Gigi's live. Y'all, baby, Gigi is up. Shout out to Gigi, because she up when everybody else is asleep. I went to bed early, but it seemed like Gigi did a live early morning. Okay. Her and Tamala are on it with helping to crack this case, baby. I am so glad that they are continuing in this fight. And shout out to all the content creators that are continuing the fight for justice for Dro. Have y'all peeped something though? I want to see when we get into our conversation. Have y'all peeped the play yet? See, some of y'all have been peeping the play, and some of y'all look, come on now, okay, catch up with us. And also, y'all, when we get into our conversation, there was a post made the other day. I was telling it when I was over in Royal D's chat about someone that came up under one of my videos that I guess live locally there, but it couldn't have been a troll page. But I have seen that person before come up under my videos. And so I try to give grace, y'all. I don't block people immediately unless it's just really something like downright disrespectful. but there is a pattern that I'm starting to notice. Okay, so we're gonna get into the show. Make sure y'all tap that like button. Let everyone know that we are live. Let's see who we have here. Hey, honey, 5K is in the building. Welcome, sis, and thank you for being first in the building. Hey, Jackie. Oh, look, I really want to call you Jackie. Oh, every time. Every time I see your name, I don't know why we want to call you Jackie. Oh, Jackie H is in the building. Thank you for joining, sis. Welcome. Hey, Erica. Good morning. Thank you for tapping in. Stacy is in the building. Thank you. Welcome, sis. Let's see. Hey, Key loves me. She said, good morning, Lakeisha. And shout out to you for spelling my name the right way, because not everyone can do that. Okay. She says she is watching from work. Thank you so much, Queen. I hope you have a great day at work. Hey, Just Me. Welcome, sis. Thank you for tapping in. Purple Virgo is in the building. Welcome. Hey, Aaron. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I haven't seen you in a minute, but welcome back. Hey, Essie. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Yes, Erica. Gigi is my girl. Oh, my God. I was like, Gigi be up. I mean, when does she sleep? I guess she sleep in the morning when I'm at work. she the third shift person. Okay. Because baby, I can't be up late like that. Yeah, Tamala is not playing with them. I love her. Oh my gosh. She be landing out there. I'm like, you better come on. Okay. I love Gigi. I had to drink coffee. Girl. Now the other day, see, fooling with Gigi the night before, y'all, she did another early morning live. And so I had just went to sleep probably about, well, you know how like you're not really sleep, like you said, I'm gonna just close my eyes for a little bit and you watching TV, right? So then my husband walked in, and so it kind of woke me up a little. And I looked over because I had my computer like right by me. So I had to move the computer. So I said, wait a second, Gigi about to go live in about 20 minutes. Let me try to fight my sleep. Because y'all, I stayed up late already because I had taken a nap that day. So I was already up at like midnight. So then I turned over when I saw that she was about to go live in 20 minutes. Y'all, that night I woke up, I had popped some popcorn. Y'all, my husband was asleep. The kids was asleep. I had popped some popcorn. Child, by the time I stayed in there, now I couldn't make it all the way through the live. I think I watched like maybe 40 minutes of it. Y'all, by the time I fell asleep and then I ended up waking up early, like at 5 something, I had only had 3 hours of sleep. That's why the next day I took me a nap, because I was so tired from the night before. So last night, that's why I went to bed early too, you know, because my body was trying to catch up. So I went to bed real early, y'all. But now I'm awake. As y'all can tell, my mouth is going to go 100 miles per minute. I didn't have breakfast because fooling with y'all on Saturdays, my kids be eating lunch. Okay. I be on it too long. I said, well, let me do breakfast first. Okay. They were on it tough last night, early morning for real. Yes. The loops around the case are starting to shrink wrap. Not shrink wrap, girl. I know I have my energy drink on standby and she goes live. Okay, y'all gonna have to keep me up. Hey, MTGB Crown Podcast is in the building. Welcome, sis. Thank you for joining. Good morning, Simone. Thank y'all so much for tapping on in. Y'all, I have finally figured out something. Let me play it for y'all because they have fooled around and given me some sound effects. Okay, y'all selves a hand clap. Okay. Thank y'all. Y'all, I got some sound effects now. I say, baby, this one here, what my other one? Child, we're going to be having. Okay, girl, try it again. Okay, or we may even hear this today. Okay, they have fooled around and given me some sound effects. Y'all know I'm going to play around with this. I have to add more to them, you know, as the time goes on. But baby, I got me some sound effects. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into it because I know some people, baby, they be like, you talking too much. Let's get into it. Okay, so on yesterday, like I shared with y'all, I was going through some videos. And y'all, some of y'all may have seen the shorts already. For those of you who haven't, I am going to play them. The first short that I wanted to show y'all It was a long post. Now I was trying to read some of the writing underneath. You know how like when you're on Facebook and it has a covering over what you wrote. It was hard for me to read some of the bottom part, but I got the main gist of it. Hey, the Queen's Den, good morning. Make sure everyone taps the like button as you come in. Y'all give me 1 second, y'all. Turn this fireplace on and y'all, I'm about to burn up. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let me share this so y'all can at least start reading. Let's see here. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Ooh, child, because I'm about to burn up. Give me 1 second. All right. So on this particular post, for those of you who can't read it, it's kind of short. I mean, it's a short, but you'll be able to play it later if you want to. But it starts off, it says, have you ever been in a situation where money can't fix the situation? When it ain't even your situation, you just the next sibling up, so you step up. I swear, ever since my brother passed, a nigga been feeling like I'm in a tug of war battle when all I want to do is solve the problem. So I was like a tug of war. So who were on the sides? Okay, who were on the pulling sides? Because he's saying that ever since his brother passed, he had been feeling like he was in a tug of war battle when all he wanted to do is help solve the problem. So this was already letting us know that there was some tension there where people obviously were not getting along, and Dro seemed to be in the middle. Picture the game of tug of war. Okay. When you have the rope, you have two opposing sides trying to move that little whatever they have wrapped there in the middle, the ribbon or whatever. That side pulls it over to their side. Whoever does it first wins. I want y'all to keep that in mind. Whoever gets to it first, whoever pulls it first, they win the prize, right? All right, let's keep going. Then he goes on, he says, this been a lot on a nigga since last week when I got that phone call. Now, I don't know if y'all remember when we played that video, Dro was on the road, okay? And then, y'all, he had gotten the phone call that his brother had died. This was the second brother that had died, okay, and passed away. And I think even on Nothing But the Truth, at the end of one of her videos, when she was saying they didn't have to do him like that, when he's sad, that's that particular live or video. And so in that video, he was even talking about, you know, he had to call the funeral home and try to get the body from the medical examiner's office. But he jumped into mode of trying to solve the problem. It seems as though, and we've said this before, Dro was like a problem solver. Okay. He was the one that would step in and try to fix it. Okay. Then he goes on to say, no sleep. He was barely eating. He was making funeral arrangements all while driving this 18-wheeler. So notice he stepped into, and he's not lying because it was on the video. Okay. He stepped into trying to get the funeral arrangements taken care of. He said, away from all your loved ones, not having no one to lean on, or love on while trying to be there for your people. Whole time, you can't even be there for yourself. A nigga give up on trying to come up with solutions to other people's problems. Seems like in this moment, he was feeling defeated, that he needed somebody. He had just lost his brother. Okay, his heart was grieving. He's still trying to work. He's trying to make funeral arrangements. And then nobody is there for him, calling to check on him, saying, well, you need something? Are you okay? Okay. Then check this out. Now, this here it took the cake. I highlighted it in blue. Okay. It says, you help pay for a funeral, thinking that it's going to help lighten the load. So Dro was even saying that he helped pay for the funeral. Okay. Just for them, now he didn't clarify who the them was, to want to push it off till after Christmas to accommodate others. Not realizing that that's prolonging the healing. So Dro wanted to go ahead and have the funeral done before Christmas because the holidays, this will be the first holidays. Okay, so you saw that video, SC. Okay, I'm on another screen. Me too, but me too. Hey D, good morning, Queen. So this lets me know that Dro helped pay for the funeral. Okay, while everybody's trying to take credit for everything, child, let's tell it how Dro was telling it too. Let's put Dro's part in here too. Okay, so Dro helped to pay for the funeral. He was making funeral arrangements while working. The holidays are already hard. Okay, they're already hard. So he was trying to, according to his post, have the funeral before the holidays, so that over the holidays, you could go ahead and start grieving. Okay, you could go ahead because it's already hard enough, but you don't want to go through the holidays. It's hard. Then you still thinking about, I got to bury, we got to have the funeral because that brings up all kind of emotions, y'all. It's already sad. Now you got to be extra sad. And that whole thing in the pit of your stomach when you got to go through a whole funeral. He wanted to do it before, but it appears as though them out there, they know who they are, wanted to accommodate other people. See, they weren't considering Dro's feelings. See, this is the thing with folks I don't think is understanding, and a theme that I've seen throughout Dro's videos. Okay, Dro wanted someone to be there for him. He was always there for other people. He just wanted the love back. He wanted somebody to actually consider his feelings. Okay, consider him. While we thinking, oh, right now everybody's so concerned. Child, you should have been that concerned when he was alive. Okay, come on now. We should have been that concerned when he was alive, because clearly these are his words and his posts. Okay, he felt alone. He felt like the love was not being reciprocated. Okay, come on, Dro. You tell it. We want to hear his side of the story. So they trying to accommodate others, but like he's saying, and that makes sense, that prolongs the healing process. Okay, and the holidays, he says, ain't even gonna feel right knowing your brother ain't laid to rest. Not because of finances. So the money was not even a problem. Come on, Dro. Tell us about it. Okay, let's talk about it. He's saying it wasn't because of money. Finances was not the problem. But, here's the but, because of others, okay, I think it said, because his little bubble covered it up, either couldn't or didn't make it till after the holidays. He put shaking my head. So they waiting on people that can't even get there. Were you trying to accommodate other people because they couldn't get there after the holidays? Whereas the close family and him, okay, they're trying to go ahead and do it so that they can start the grieving process. Okay, so he was upset, it seems like, about this. So then he said, I'm going to take a step back. And focus. And I couldn't read because I don't want to make up words because it's like the other writing is on top of it. Could have been different. That is so sad. Okay, those were his words. Nobody is adding nothing. I ain't even trying to uncover the other words that I can't see because I don't want to be adding nothing to it, making up. So the words I could see, we could see that affected him in his life. Okay, let's see what y'all saying because I was on another screen. When you think about what he's saying, he's basically saying he took care of everything without the proper help. Right, clock it, Erica. Okay. D said, oh Lord, leave it up to D. D said he trying to say if everybody, nobody here for me right now. Okay. He has so much pain inside of him to the point where he may have thought he might as well have been where his brother was also. Ooh, wow. That's so sad. Okay, his mother, you think he was clocking his mother, Essie? Okay. Let's see what else. That's where it's the last Christmas he was alive. The next following Christmas, he ended up passing away. Was it no, it was a couple of years before, because I know we did this the years before. This was his second brother. So it wasn't a year apart. It was more than a year apart. But we did clock that they both lost their lives towards the end of December. Yes. I can't remember the year of his second brother's death, but it was both of those were in December. I don't know about the other brother when he was, so that part stood out to me. But the father acting like he helped the mom with everything. D, clock it. Dro, we gonna leave Dro out of it. We gonna leave Dro out of the situation. We come out here, that's messed up. Okay, because he put, these are Dro's words. So if we gonna tell it, let's tell it how it really was. Okay, if we're gonna tell it how it really was. Dro said he helped. Finances were not a problem. Okay, it wasn't a problem. So why are we trying to make that a problem when we coming out here? That's all I'm just trying to understand. Okay. Let's see here. He left that letter so people will really know. Come on, D. Okay. Hey, Karen, welcome. Dro was hurting. I could see that. Okay. I could see that. No, SC. No, he wasn't. Yes, a year apart for them, but I think same month. It was a year apart. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check that. I don't remember a year apart. I thought it was a little more than a year, but the months were the same. I'm gonna have to, because I had looked into that one time, but I'm gonna clock it too. Okay, if y'all say it's a year, we'll I'm gonna say allegedly, but I'm gonna look more into that. Okay, so that was one of the videos that I shared about him speaking out. Okay, now let's look at the other one. Let's take a look at another one. I done got my own live pulled up. Okay, so let me go to one of the others. Okay, because he was telling us some stuff. Okay, he was telling us some stuff. So we're gonna go to the second one. Okay, let me pause that. Okay, hold on. Let me rewind. Yeah, he was speaking his mind, Charles. Okay, and I'm glad he left these. Let's see. Okay, so the whole caption to this one is, why grown ass people feel like you owe them something? Let's see what you have to say, Dro.
Make sure we Dro, so this is what it is. Hey, why grown ass people be feeling like you owe them something? Like, why? Like every time they call you is bro, you think you could look out, or bro, you think I could borrow this, or bro, you think I can grab this from you? Man, listen here, man. People is elevating. You feel what I'm saying?
Now, whoever you are out there, Dro got tired of you calling him, asking for money. Okay, and then he even mock your voice. You're calling him, asking him for money. Every time you call him, it ain't to check on him. It wasn't to check on him. Hey, Stephanie. It was to ask him for some money. Let's go.
People ain't got time to be out here sacrificing every dollar they got to give it away. People ain't moving like that, man. As an adult, we prepare ourselves for the worst. We prepare ourselves for the next day, the next month, the next year. You feel what I'm saying? Even though it ain't promised, we still preparing ourselves. We ain't got time to just be taking what we got and just giving it away.
Man, Dro said he had goals. He had things he wanted to do. He didn't have time to just be giving his money away. Okay? He wanted to do things. See, he talked about that in various videos as well. This man had a vision for his life. It wasn't like he was just out here carelessly living. He had a family. He always mentioned Lulu, which I know how I feel about Lulu. Lulu and his kids. Okay. He had a vision for his life. He had goals. He talked about stashing and stacking up his money. Okay. So that he could be prepared for months out. He said that in another video. Okay. He didn't want to come off the road with trucking until he felt that he was secure enough to do that. He even had a video talking about the things he wanted to do in 2026. These are his words, y'all. The man was getting fed up with what was going on with some of the people closest to him. Okay, what's the craziest part is I look at this case, it reminds me of the situation that I was in 2014. My best friend's life was taken. He a Leo 2, born the same year as Dro. Wow, Erica, I'm so sorry to hear that. Wow. The same year. D crazy.
Because we from the same hood. I don't care if we grew up together. I don't care if, used to stay at my house.
Oh, he said he didn't care if y'all were in the same hood, came from the same hood. Okay. He didn't care if y'all grew up together. He didn't care if you used to come over to his house. Well, that narrows it down to some people. Okay, baby, he threw all of those clues out just in case you were questioning who he was talking about. Okay, we may not know and can't put a finger directly on it, but best believe whoever the dog was, I'm pretty sure they hollered. Okay, the hit dogs go holler. So he was giving clues about who it was that was calling him, asking for money. He got tired of it. He's saying, I got my own goals. Hey, London, welcome. He got his own goals. He didn't care if y'all came from the same hood. Okay, that y'all grew up together. He didn't care. Okay, he didn't care if you used to come over to his house. He got sick and tired of it. Okay, these are his words. Let's go, Dro.
Oh, things change. People have responsibilities. People have goals. People have, investments that they taking care of. Like, people can't just keep sacrificing what they got. You feel what I'm saying? People is not finna be making you a priority. You got to make yourself a priority by getting off your ass and figuring out what's best for you. Whatever your script is, take that script and go and make a plan off for it and get you some money off for it. If you don't like working, that's on you.
So whoever it was didn't like to work, child. They didn't like to work. Didn't have no goals. Okay. What I like about this too is Dro is also, even in his read, okay, he's giving solutions. He's telling you, you could take whatever your strength is, use your gifts and talents that you've been given to make money. That could be your stream of income. Okay. So he's not only reading you, but he's also, because that's who he was a problem solver. He looked for solutions. He trying to give you a solution because he's tired of you being in his pockets. Okay. He was tired of you being in his pockets. So he's saying, look, obviously you must didn't like to work, but you need to go out here and find some type of income, a stream of income. I was about to say something to someone about okay, London said, let me just be quiet. Yeah, they gonna tell like it T.I. is. Okay, you know the hit dogs gonna holler, child. That dog probably hollered. Okay, he was sick of them. He only wanted to take care of Lulu. Right. Yes, zap yourself, London. Zap yourself, child, because I'm like, Dro is telling it like it was. Okay, whatever he said is true. That's a Leo talking. I understand why he's saying, honey, I'm a Leo too. Okay, come on now. Let's go, Dro.
You don't like money, you don't like providing. That's on you. Ain't nobody finna keep sacrificing and getting what they got away or taking out their family mouth to get to you, man.
It's a man.
Like, you grown, bro. Figure it out, man. Like, straight up, I don't know how simple to put it, man. Like, people don't owe you nothing. You owe yourself everything by believing in yourself and getting up and trying. Okay,
he said people don't owe you nothing. He didn't owe you nothing. He was like, look, I'm trying, and he was trying to say it as nice as he could. I felt that thing. He was like, look, I don't know how much more to tell you this. You know, he was serious. He meant business in this moment. Like, look, you got to get it together because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Okay, I don't know who he was talking about. He was sick and tired of them. Whoever that person was, child, he was sick and tired of them. They need to get a job. Okay, Dro was still trying to give them solutions to their problem. Okay, now another video that stood out to me too. Come on, Lulu, to the front of the line, child. Come on. Because I think he was actually getting sick of your mess too. While you out here posting, girl, everything wasn't always gravy. He was giving us some clues into some stuff you'll be doing too. And clearly it wasn't a lie. It wasn't a lie because they were talking about it. Okay. And you was talking about it, right? When you were telling the police about the arguing and things like that. Oh, and then I think the witness over in Gilchrist. Ooh. Also heard you saying allegedly, hey, telling Dro he no good and all that. He ain't no good. Girl, he clocked you too. Okay. Baby, Dro was clocking everybody. All you have to do is just listen to the videos, right? Okay, let's see what he was trying to say. Lulu was trying to do in the background, child. Let's get into it. Dro, you ready? Let's go. Okay, these are Dro's words, child. We ain't got to add nothing, take nothing away. These are his words.
Hey, I don't know who this for, but stop always telling your partner every time shit get heated, oh, I don't need you. If y'all in an uncomfortable situation or y'all, having, a disagreement on the conversation or, disagreeing on certain, whatever the situation is at hand, stop throwing up, I don't need you.
Girl, that sounds just like some she was saying. I'm gonna be honest. Soon as I heard this, I was like, wait a second. Are you telling that man you didn't need him? Because if you were telling him allegedly he ain't no good, you don't want to hear this. Hey, Monica, welcome. He really was a good man. You could tell. Okay, were you constantly telling him, well, I don't need you? Were you throwing when he probably needed help sometimes? Or, I'm just like, because I did hear that at one point, that Lulu had more. She really didn't need Dro's money and stuff like that. So I'm wondering, was that thrown around sometimes, y'all, where she would possibly say, I don't need you. I got my own money and all of that. She said the hot three zap morning motivation with Yancy and Big Dro. Okay, talk about it, Dro. All right, that's what I'm saying. Involve some kind of way in this case. Hey, Queen B and Money. Who, Queen B? Let's narrow it down by all the underemployed. Wait a minute. She said we can narrow it down by all the underemployed and unemployed people who hung around him. I am certain he was sick of all the blood suckers. Lulu, you are the top on the list. Now, I'm wondering, did Lulu have a job, though, when she was with Dro? Okay, I'm just curious to know if she had a job during that time. See, she definitely got a job probably now. But I don't know if she worked when she was with him. Girl, Dro was already tired. He was probably getting ready to leave everything behind, including his girlfriend. He was sick of her. I can believe she may have been saying that to him because sometimes women do say that. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Now, he got a guise it under. I don't know who this is for. Now, he was speaking with passion. Dro, we know you was trying to give us some clues. Okay. he was tired, sick and tired of hearing it. Okay, let's go.
Because at the end of the day, a person going to start believing that shit, man. And the person going to stop being mindful of your feelings. Stop being mindful of your emotions. Stop, being that team player that you need. Going to forget about your needs and all shit. Drilling it and find a better way of, expressing your feelings, man. If you don't need, the conflict that's at hand, tell that person, man, we don't got to be like this here. We ain't got to be arguing with each other like this. And we ain't got to be jumping down each other's neck. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of saying, I don't need you. Because once a person start registering that shit, man, I'm telling y'all going to see a whole different person. You feel what I'm saying? Be mindful of what you're saying. Hear the conversations, man. But this is what it is.
So when you constantly say those types of things, y'all, And then there's going to come a time when the person gets tired of hearing that, especially if they're trying to be there for you. Okay, so he was basically saying, look, the more you saying that, you're drilling that, and that does become a stronghold. I think I shared with y'all last week about the girl in middle school, was saying, you don't look good in yellow. And that became a stronghold in my mind, and I quit wearing yellow. If you consistently tell people, I don't need you, or you're sorry, or, you dumb, or whatever words you keep using over and over, the negative can become a stronghold. Just like if you tell them positive things, you are beautiful, you are kind, you are rich, those things also become good strongholds. Okay. So whatever is repeated over time, it becomes etched into our minds. And so if she was consistently saying those types of things, he was getting tired and was like, look, you don't need me. I'm going to be up out of here. Okay, I'm going to be up out of here because you keep on saying it. Y'all, does the picture at the cabin when they were in the bed look staged? I don't know. I'll have to look again, Karen. I don't know. But definitely the look in his eyes resembled the look in his eyes on the videos that she shares onto her channel, on her IG. Okay, that part I definitely did notice. Okay, yes, Lulu was working. Cece said that. Okay, got you, D. I feel like his motivational videos made them feel away. I believe so too, because they were clocking what he was saying. See, he was not calling out names per se, right? But people will speak from experience. You could feel the passion behind what he was speaking, and notice that it was pretty much some of his experiences as well. He wasn't just pulling stuff out of thin air. No, he talked about that thing with heart, with passion, like he has experienced these things. Okay. I'm telling you, he was, hey, yes, clock it. Doesn't matter if Lulu was underemployed. She is self-absorbed, and clearly nothing he gave or did was enough. He was sick of her, period. That part was specifically for her, and she knows it. Ooh, all right, Stephanie. Stephanie not playing no games. Okay. Stephanie not playing. Okay, she been on this clock and stuff from the beginning, child. All right, so let's get into this Lulu post, y'all, because I want to play this one close to the Lulu post. Because I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about her latest post, okay? Because, I mean, my thing is, I feel like when she is sharing certain things, I feel that there's subliminal meanings behind some of these things that she's posting. Hold on, let me read some real quick. Okay. Somebody on the same line as me on this post. So let me. Okay. Now, let me pull this up. For those of you just coming in, after I saw the videos, y'all, with Dro last night, I decided to head on over to Lulu, okay, to see if there was any updates for us, okay? Baby, we on y'all tail. We not giving up. Child, I already told y'all, just because I focus on something else, time to time, child, I'm still working in the background. Okay. Working in the background, like on Martin. Okay, so child, don't think we've ever stopped looking. Okay. And now that she know we looking, y'all, she gonna be posting even more. Okay. I think she was really trying to be shady in this one though. Okay, because she calling people bees. Okay, trying to get slick at the tongue, child. Now, this was the latest post. Okay, and this is a post of some men's shoes called Bike Airs. Okay, notice there at the bottom it says Bike Air, and then it has the X, Nigel Sylvester. Okay, Nigel Sylvester. I don't know why when I say that word, it made me think like that. Then it has Air Jordan, and it says for brick after brick. So I looked that up because I was like, first, let me look that part up. Let's see what are these Bike Airs, because I'm just not into tennis shoes. And who's this like that. And who is this Sylvester? Nigel Sylvester. Okay. All right. So let me at least show y'all his picture. Okay. Now this is Nigel Sylvester. Okay. And I wanted to show y'all his picture. Now I'm gonna have to share the other screen while I read some stuff. All right, so Nigel Sylvester is a famous professional BMX rider from Queens, New York, who became widely known for combining BMX culture with fashion, sneakers, music, and filmmaking. He's considered one of the most influential BMX riders of his generation. He's especially known for his POV BMX video series called Go, where viewers ride through cities from his point of view using GoPro style filming. Being the first BMX athlete signed to the Jordan brand. Oh, wow. Popular collaborations with Nike and Jordan brand sneakers, especially the Air Jordan 1 and Air Jordan 4. Mixing BMX with streetwear, luxury fashion, and hip hop culture. Okay. So the bike Air is strongly connected to him. Nigel created a BMX inspired sneaker fashion concept around Jordan Nike culture, where bike Air plays off Nike Air. His BMX riding style often destroys or scuffs sneakers, and that became part of the aesthetic for his collaborations. Okay, so that's who he is, and that's how he came. They came to this collaboration with the Nikes and with the bike Air. They call them bike Airs. Okay, now so that explained the bottom part. Okay. Now notice behind that, it says got him. Okay. We see the big got him. Now, at the very bottom, I don't know if y'all notice, these are men's shoes. Okay. So first I was like, oh, so she's advertising some new shoes that she got. Okay. Well, she advertising some men's shoes. Some of the latest bike Airs. Now, she also shared a caption though. Okay, notice the caption right under the shoes. It says, "We bike B." Uh-oh. We back bit. Who you calling a bit? Okay. Who you calling? First of all, Lulu, who you talking to? Okay, because I know you not out here calling us that. Now, I don't know if some of y'all in here in the Latrue sector, and one of Latrue's sisters, Dawn, she says that a lot bite instead of saying we back, she says bite. Okay, and so it put me in the mind of how she said it. So I said, now wait a second. Because I always like to explain to y'all my thought process. Because people be out here talking about you copying off them and stuff like that, y'all. Nobody have to copy. Okay, we all have access to certain things. We all have our own brains. So I was like, I remember how Dawn, and then also not only Dawn says it like that. I don't know if y'all know Miss Tracy, Peach's mother. She says it like that too. So then I said, wait a second. Is there some Florida twang down there in Florida? Because Miss Tracy says that. I say, Lulu, she's in Florida. Okay. So let me see in the context of Florida, Tampa, and so forth, when people say we bite. Okay. It says in Tampa slang, we bite is often used similarly to we ride together. Uh-oh. We're locked in. That's my people. We're on the same side. In some Tampa street culture context, It can specifically imply loyalty, affiliation, or backing someone publicly. We're connected. We cool. Because what stands out in that particular caption is the we. Uh-oh. Because we know Dro is long gone. Rest his soul. We know Dro is long gone, child. Did we not say that as soon as people get quiet, have y'all peeped the play? I mean, are y'all peeping the play? Because it's so obvious you can cut it with a knife. Have y'all peeped the play that there has been an agenda to shut everybody up that's been out here screaming justice for Dro? Have y'all peeped the play yet? If y'all have not been peeping the play, I need y'all to catch up. Okay? There is an underlying agenda to shut up the very ones, because you would think the ones he was close to, that was family, that friends, the community would be out here still yelling justice for Dro. Because has justice happened yet? No, not yet. Okay, not yet. No justice. And just like the other day, somebody that was local, all up under, hold on, y'all, because my husband don't know I'm on live, child. He's in there screaming, laughing at something. Hold on one second. And so the other day, because I sent it to D as well, there was someone that was local. Okay. Now, you would think that this happened locally. Even the local people would want to know what happened to this young man. Oh, no. Mm-mm. No, they told me, child, you need to be quiet because we're even local and we not into that no more. We don't care. Wait, what? Y'all don't care no more. And see, this is the second time that person has said that. Okay. My thing was, I let them slide the first time. Okay. I let them slide the first time. And then the second time, I was like, no. I'm not. Bye. Because obviously you're not justice for Dro. You ain't trying to get no justice. You don't even need to be up under here coming. Okay. Let's see. She used Dro's money to help the new boo. Guys, girls say, no, I'm from Miami, Tampa, and Orlando. May speak like that, 411 cities, and I haven't been to a third of them. Child, well, Miss Tracy, do you know Peach Mom? Guys, girl, because she definitely uses that. That's what made me think about that. I was like, I've heard somebody else say we bite together. You know, we bite when they use the word back. Because I know we say we back together, you know. But when they say we bite, you know, her mom says it like that. And so I guess that little part sparked me. Now, I don't know, maybe it's not just one of y'all things, but it just made me think back. Let me look that up to see what that slang could possibly mean. So remember, I told y'all, for one, there's an underlying agenda to get people to shut up that is talking about justice for Dro. Okay. You would think that the other voices would be louder than content creators' voices and the whole premise of getting justice. But the thing of it is, it was like this whole little distraction. Okay. This whole thing that was escalated to be something big to overshadow the true motive. Okay. So then I said, I don't know if y'all remember months ago, I said, watch, when people feel comfortable or when they feel like no one is watching, no one is clocking stuff, they are going to get very comfortable and they're going to start coming out and posting again. Okay. Now, because there's this, and notice this, y'all. Remember, in the beginning, it was Lulu this, child. It's still Lulu. Lulu. It's Lulu. Lulu needs to go down. It's Lulu. Have y'all peeped the play? Who still been talking about it's still Lulu? Lulu did this. Child, I ain't seen nobody mention Lulu. I ain't seen nobody mention Lulu, even in the midst of those particular videos that I keep calling out. See, we more concerned with, a picture that was already taken by a person on the street, child, got it on their phone, probably to show it to other people in their family, around the community, child, a picture that was given to the police. Everybody was trying to focus on that, child. Ain't nobody put their attention on Lulu's channel and those videos that she was uploading to make Dro look like he was high or something like that. It was no attention being brought on them putting that man out there like that. Her putting that man out there like that. No one has mentioned that. No one has mentioned Lulu in some months. Okay, what happened to the focus on Lulu? I mean, are y'all peeping the play? I just want to know, am I the only one that's seeing some stuff changing? That's seeing how quiet, how quiet it was getting? Okay, shout out to the ones that's trying to keep justice for Dro out there so it doesn't fall cold. Okay, I'm telling y'all, peep the play. A lot of this stuff we have already called out. Okay, and shout out, we're going to look at a little of Gigi's slide. Also, shout out to Gigi, Royal D, Nothing But the Truth. Okay, and anyone else that's still young, because I don't follow on Facebook like that. So it may be some people on Facebook that I just don't know about, or TikTok. So it may be other content creators in those other platforms, that I'm not familiar with. Shout out to all. So I'm just going to say everyone that has not given up. Okay. And so I'm just hoping y'all peeping the play. Okay. I'm really hoping y'all are following this thing. Keep your eyes, your ears open. There are certain things I don't even have to say. If you would just open your eyes and open your ears, you would definitely notice, y'all, a lot of things have changed. A lot of things. So now, all of a sudden, on yesterday, y'all, Lulu has come out and she is pretty much proclaiming that she is back with someone. Now, is this person the we? Someone that Dro could have suspected prior to his death? Because the clue word also is back. You can't be back with some unless you were with some in the first place. And we know you not bike with Dro. And it's the whole cockiness behind it too. And it's the subliminal meanings behind things as well. Right, D? It wasn't. Okay? It wasn't. And her post shows that even more so, y'all. London said, yes, we see. D said, yeah, we already talked about it. God's girl said, Lulu will always be the unaliver, in my opinion. Okay? Who is we, Lulu? Who is we? Because we know you're not talking about Dro. It's someone I asked their opinion this morning, and they're telling me is given she don't care Dro is gone from Earth. Seems like she moved on with her life, and she said, we, who is we? Guess her and I don't know if I'm gonna put this out yet, can live in peace now. Because they have a guess of who the we is. Okay? Who you was talking to, Lulu? On the last trip that you and Dro took. Who were you talking to? Who was allegedly the argument about? Even down to the point where we never heard the research team phrase until they wanted Polo out the mix. First, I heard it from the activists. Then the channel came where they only talked to them. No, they had been around. Yes, she had been around London before the activists. Mm-hmm. Yes. She said all the play cover up. Mm. Yes, God's girl said back. That next man better watch out. Come on, D, clock it. Child, Willie, see, Willie, thank the Lord, Willie has a powerful testimony. See, y'all, ever since we mentioned Willie and how y'all better peep this play, okay? Ever since we mentioned Willie and how happy Willie is right now, okay, how he's with another woman that seems like she has a lot going for herself. He looks happy. They're connected to some nice people. He's moved on. Notice her last couple of posts have been about trying to show us she's happy, that she too got somebody. See, the other videos were her and Dro. She's showing Dro all loving on her, kissing on her, grabbing on her, all of this stuff, right? Well, she saw that didn't work. So we talked about that 1 second and moved on. So she like, well, shoots. I'ma just put this out here because baby, I'm about to really lay it out at who the real person is. Okay, that there is really somebody else. Okay, and we done got comfortable enough. And I don't like the big subliminal got him. Who you got? Uh-oh. Y'all better clock the subliminals in this post. Got him. I'm telling y'all, she's not posting just a post. She wouldn't have posted just some shoes if she got the latest shoes. She was getting the latest everything else when Dro was alive. Purses and trips and hotel stays and all of that, child. So she's not that type to just be, oh, let me post some shoes and some men's shoes on top of that. Okay. Yeah, she can't take it, girl. Shout out to Stephanie for the super chat and for being a sponsor for today's live. She said the same she was with she was with the entire time she was playing Dro. Who you talking to, Lulu Davis? Come on now. Okay. Right, D? Low key. She always answer back through instant. She does, London. Yes, she does. Okay. So she has gotten comfortable, y'all. And she's going to continue to get more and more comfortable and confident because everybody has no longer been calling her out. Now, I know we still have, okay? We still have, I think, Gigi, D, nothing but the truth, okay? We've all still been keeping our eyes on Lulu and anyone else whose name has been brought up surrounding their last trip. Okay? Our eyes are still there. I have not shifted my focus. Now, do I think it was just her? No. I have constantly said that. No. I believe that there were others involved in this. Hence why they're trying to get everybody to be quiet about this. Hold up. Let me come out the bushes. She with somebody. Hey, welcome. She said that man ain't been gone a year. Come on now. My fiance ain't been gone a year either. I couldn't imagine having another man right now, child. Well, hey, was probably with him while Dro was here. So you probably care for your man. Okay. This girl, the more I look through those videos, y'all, and it was one that I was looking at last night. I started to post that one too, but I was like, they're going to be like, this overkill. Okay, what you doing? Open book. Okay, like, stop. But y'all, she was driving in this one. And I said, oh, Lord, it's giving me flashback. Dro, be careful. She was driving in that one. And so Dro, he didn't have his seatbelt on. I said, Lord, Dro, put your seatbelt like it was real time. Like it was real time. But every time he would pan over to her on the camera and he would lean over towards her, y'all, it was so fake. It was so fake to me. Like, he was all excited. You could tell into her. But every time, it's like this little fake, like, smile she was putting on. Like, she did not want to be with him. That's why I always felt like she was sent. Okay, it wasn't a genuine, like, I don't think any videos I've watched with her at all have been, I felt like, oh, okay, that was real. That was genuine. You know what I felt was genuine? When she arrived at that airport and saw her brother. I said, she really cares about him. She loves him. I don't think I've ever seen a video where I could say that about her and Dro, where I felt like, oh my gosh, she really loved him. I have not. If y'all seen one, let me know so I can watch it, and I'll even show it here. I have not seen a video where she has pretty much been all into him. I ain't talking about the kissing, letting me slap all over you, kissing you, rubbing you, him being all, I love you so much. Yeah, his was, and that smile and the all of that. No. Mm-mm. Girl, I have not seen you genuinely into that man in none of the videos. And I've been looking at quite a few. I'm waiting to see when the real Lulu, Kiara, gonna stand up. Now I think the real one coming out. See, this the one in this post right here. This the one without the glasses, y'all. This the one without the glasses. See, the one with the glasses is a different one. See, that's the one we saw a lot with Dro. The whole persona on video. It was rare. You know, we would see the one without the glasses. We would get glimpses of her here and there when they would go to dinner, go on a date. But the majority of the time, she portrayed the one with the glasses. But right now, because she's gotten so cocky and confident that this case is definitely closed, that nobody really wants justice for Dro, that the attention is no longer on her, child, she's getting very comfortable and showing us, baby, we back, big. That's how I got it. And when you look at it, what emojis are after that? Fire, fire. Come on now. Y'all better peep the play. I'm telling y'all, Shelly, what you think, sis? Because I know you be peeping stuff too. We kind of be thinking alike on some stuff. Like, Shelly be keeping up with this too, y'all. I feel like her and her... LaShondra, zap yourself. LaShondra, you can't come out and say stuff like that. Girl, you're going to have her posting up a storm. Zap yourself. We're not talking like that. She used him for content. Well, I don't think she had a channel. Well, she got a page, possibly for her IG. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't thought about it like that. Probably more so other stuff, but I don't know about the content part because I don't think she was trying to be a content creator. Was on Gigi panel last night. Found out police questioning art. Wait, who is? I see a DI. Who is DI? LaShondra. Because I hadn't gotten you said I. Okay, so you said I was on Gigi panel last night, man, and heard they questioning art. Oh wow. Excuse me, because I hadn't gotten through all of Gigi's live because I was like, I'm gonna wait on y'all. I watched some of the beginning, and there was a lady up there, and I don't know who that lady was, but she was making sense. So that may be you, and I just don't know your voice. I was like, we gotta listen to this. So Lulu, you next, girly, you going down. Oh Lord, what? I didn't hear about that. Okay, gotcha. I didn't hear about that, girl. That girl gonna get her karma. Is still Lulu, and the filters does wonders for her. She said those filters, filtering, child. Okay. Where the cookout is rainy here. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Look, I'm on here earlier today because I was like, well, later than usual, because usually I try to do this first, but Usually we be on here clowning, so I have to fix lunch for my family. So I said, let me do breakfast first because it's supposed to rain here, y'all, too. And I see the sun kind of then started hiding. So I think we're getting rain too. So I said, let me do my live now so I can get out, run a few errands before it really gets bad. Look at Shelly. Shelly said, get Lulu as okay. She looked like his touch made her skin crawl unless she controlled the camera. Is the boy her bro for real? Because that's strange sibling love. Hey, that's what I don't know. I'll question that as well. I don't know. I don't know. But she's definitely gotten comfortable. Definitely gotten comfortable. The wee bike is a big clue. Okay, it's a huge clue. So let's get into some of Gigi's live. Shout out to Gigi and Tamala Child. When I tell you they come out overnight, okay, have some real deep conversations. And some people came up on the panel last night too. I was like, man, they saying some good stuff. Was it a body camera or 911 call of Art talking? It was the body cam footage in Gilchrist. So if you go to Nothing But the Truth channel, she has that video posted as well. All right, let's go. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. It is for free, baby. Gigi said her and Tamala are cracking this case. Gigi, don't leave us out, okay? Don't leave us out, girl. And shout out, you know what, y'all? Shout out to y'all, the supporters. Okay, y'all definitely have been rocking this, thinking of some good things, connecting the dots. Okay, y'all really come with it. So thank y'all also for not giving up on Dro. Okay, thank y'all as well.
And but they're saying that the reason why Natasha.
Small business owner, let your bill pay work for your business. Pay your business bills with your credit card.
Is not speaking. You guys know Natasha is Tyrone Davis Jr. auntie. That is the woman we saw come out here screaming and yelling and saying this and that, you know. They're saying that she is going out here striking a lot of people. She's coming after people with cease and desist. She is sending out letters. She's fighting people in court. And that's just, I mean, this is all so awkward and strange, you know. But something is it's brewing and it's cracking. It is cracking. All right. So I want to play this little bit. Let me play it a little bit. Just give me 1 second.
Being on time gets you.
I gotta be on time. My man just got me Burberry. Okay, then, so to the show. Okay, then, y'all secure. You going to put his up right now. Secure the bag, boss.
Now tell me this, was Art here at the birthday party?
That's sweet.
Was Arthur here at this birthday party?
Would you like to say something to all your family and friends?
Man, I like to thank all y'all, man. Like, this has been so special just to be free.
Free from what? He said it's feel good just to be free. Free from what?
I guess he's talking about his prison life.
Uh-oh.
He was in prison.
Yes.
What are you going to prison for? I didn't know he was in prison. I didn't know he went to prison.
Yes, Gigi, he went to prison.
What did he go there for?
Drugs.
Oh.
Allegedly, it's supposed to be something to do with drugs.
Using them?
No, Gigi. Trafficking.
Oh.
Sales and delivery, Gigi.
Got it. Do you think he was delivered? Like once he went to jail, he got out. Do you think he was delivered?
Gigi, ask yourself that. It's a question.
Do you guys think he was delivered from doing that again, selling that stuff?
Oh, really?
Press 1 if he was delivered. Press 7 if you feel like he was not.
You can tell he wasn't delivered because he wouldn't have came out here and threatened Polo like that. He tried to talk about, I am that man. Okay. Ain't nobody out here these days caring about you being that man. You an old man compared to these young guys out here. These young guys ain't gonna play with you, and they ain't gonna hold you either.
Wow, they said that he used to be a kingpin. Are you serious? A kingpin? I never saw him as a kingpin.
His daddy was a gangster like it. Yes, you got to go back and see it
So
all. That's
if
why
he
I mean, the dad had already confirmed the kingpin stuff as far as his parents in his live, y'all. Okay, that came out of his own mouth. So if y'all did not see that live with his father, Dro's father, he stated that part out of his own mouth.
tell
he
you,
was a kingpin, do you think he had a lot of enemies?
of course, GG, he could have had a lot of enemies if their money wasn't
It is
right.
what it is. Hey, Ray Ray.
If their money ain't right, you getting something from me and your money ain't right, baby, honey, that's a big thing right there. Because too many people from Miami, from that area down to Miami, ain't gonna take no losses, baby. They don't want to hear, oh, somebody robbed me or somebody stole. They don't want to hear that, baby. They want their money. Do you hear me? They money. And if you don't got them funds, something might happen. Something might pop off.
Do you think that's possible what happened? Something went wrong with his organization and they came for his son or no?
Gigi, I couldn't say if that was the case. I couldn't say. But if that was the case, they sure wouldn't send no messy dude like Art to do no work.
Ooh.
So you say art
And
is
they sure wouldn't
messy.
have came.
Why would you say
They
art
sure
is messy?
because Gigi, anybody know, and people that's big up in there and they the plug, they ain't gonna send no loose cannon to do their work for them to leave a paper trail behind. They're not gonna do that. They not getting ready to jeopardize themselves with a small time
London.
fish. Come on now.
All right. What else do you have to say, Tamala? Walk it
I
down.
just,
Let's hear
Gigi,
Gigi silly. Walking down. Now, Polo, y'all, on one of his last videos where not the one where the father came out calling him out and stuff. He did a video back to the father, not that one. But before Polo started stopped talking about this case, he did a video where you could feel like it was a release of something he had been holding in, um, with a story what I don't know where he had heard it, if it was off the streets or something like that, pertaining to Rhodes, okay, and the father. Now, Art, I'm waiting for the paperwork part, had been arrested, y'all, recently, okay, a couple months ago on drug charges, okay? So it's not beneath him. I don't know how many of y'all knew that. But yes, that was something that was out, and that happened recently. Who is that boy? Yes, that's Arthur Morgan. He was the one that was on the phone call with Lulu that said he was talking to Dro at first, but then it changed to, oh no, it wasn't Dro, it was Lulu, and telling what she said it was going to the hotel. That's him. That was the one that was on the video. The body worn camera video, but he was on the phone. Let's see here. Art's plan was to rob Dro, but it didn't go as easy as Art thought, so he needed help. So Jason came in to help, I believe. So that's her theory. That's LaShandra's theory on that. Hey Latifah, welcome. I just finished a 3-hour live with Gigi and Tamala. Yes, girl, we're not going to even get a chance to go through the whole live. I probably have to break it up in chunks. But Gigi did her big one. Shout out to her with this live and the questions that she asked. Because, baby, when you go up on Gigi's panel, you better be ready, okay? Because she going to ask you some tough questions. I feel like I'm under the spotlight myself when I go on her panel. But at the same time, though, she's easy to flow off of too.
You know, Gigi, I'm just saying, if you played the recorder where I gave you last night, where the 911, where the police was talking to the family, you'll hear what Art had to say. He was putting everything back on Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
The man said, "Have you talked to Tyrone?" He said, "Man, why you coming and talking to me? Have you talked to Kiara?" And he was like, "No, we can't. We haven't talked to Kiara. We haven't talked to her yet." He said, "That's who you need to be talking to."
Mm-hmm.
And I told you how he was screaming at Natalie, telling her, "Cousin, be quiet." He was getting irritated with her. Let me talk to him. Yes. When I heard that, I was like, oh my goodness. This ain't right. If something ain't right, baby, it's fishy and fishy. And that's why I said at the beginning, it's a whole lot of fish in here that got to be fried, baby, because something ain't right. I don't care what they say. And then my thing is, it goes back. Everything goes back to what I said at the very beginning. If y'all go back and listen to the tape. And nobody caught that until I said something about it. When he came out and was talking about his son and letting us hear the night, he said, all I don't want no trouble. All I want is what's mine. So evidently it sounded like to me, if it didn't get that whatever was theirs, there's gonna be some smoke behind a lot of that stuff. So at the end of the day, I'm like, what does he want this his? Because your son is already gone.
Okay, remember earlier, those of you who were on here when we were looking at Dro's post, that short, remember when I talked about tug of war? I want y'all to keep that in mind with this whole situation. Pay attention to how, as we hear details in this case, how it goes left to right, one side, the other side, one side, the other side. I want y'all to remember that, okay? I want y'all to keep that bookmark in your brain because it's a reason. I want y'all to bookmark that. Keep it bookmarked in your brain. Don't zap it yet, okay? But keep that as a bookmark. That whole tug of war that Dro spoke of in his post. These were his words. If you haven't seen it, look at the short. Okay? Don't lose that, London. Don't lose. Okay? Because it's a reason I wanted y'all to keep that at the forefront of your mind while we're thinking this through.
Now, looking at some pictures or videos you sent me, you sent me quite a few. Which one do you want me to open up?
Just open up all of them. I don't care. We all trying to get to the bottom of this.
She tired.
I can't play all of her videos. So if you can, stop and go and tell us, the process and your thoughts, that'd be great. Go ahead, Queen Mafia.
Hello, everyone. How y'all feeling?
Fast forward.
I really don't get into all the extras. I just looking and listening to the basics, and that's what I hear.
But you put it out there, so I'm gonna have to question that.
Okay, let's go.
So, which brother do you feel like one?
I don't know their names. I just feel like I don't know their names. Like I said, I don't get into doing the background on the brothers, but I heard, the mothers mention, she always saying how she lost the brothers, her other sons, her sons, back to back. So let's, put it together. It's not taking rocket sciences. So, yeah. I don't know the brothers' names, but her other two sons, them sons that passed away right back to back. Nobody just kills, oh, Lord, I keep trying to not say stuff like that. Nobody just talk.
Okay, let me just kind of get, because I'm not gonna play her full thing because it was kind of like on a different path. I think what this caller was saying was basically it was drawing a red flag that his mom just lost 3 sons back to back. So she was just trying to not necessarily say that may have had something to do with this particular death with Dro, but that there's definitely something there. Now, we've all kind of thought that. I won't say all, but some people have questioned that. Like, man, that's our three sons. Like, the way they passed away. There was a post though made recently that brought that up from her. She said, "Oh, but I have two daughters." I said, "Oh Lord, cover the two daughters." Because child, look, cover them with the blood, okay? Because hey, it just looks a certain type of way. That's the gist of what this caller was saying, and many people have said that also in the beginning. They gave her the rhythm. She was new to the case, right. So I'm gonna fast forward through that part.
Saying is stick to art, stick to Jason, stick to Lulu. They know something. Okay. I heard that the police talking, the Gilchrist police talking to Arthur. Okay. They asked him what his full name was. He gave him his full name, front, everything. And then he was like, "Well, why are you talking to me?" He was really like, kind of, then he started laughing it off, in the background, like it was a game or something. He said, "Why are you talking to me? Why you ain't talking to Kiera or Davis?" He said, "You coming talking to me, you need to be talking to her. You don't need to be talking to me." And then Natalie was like, "Tell him what she said. Tell him what he said." He said, "Cousin," and I'm telling you what he said. He got real hateful with her. Be quiet more or less and shut the F up. That's what he really wanted to say. He wanted to get really belligerent with her. I heard it with my own ears. And I know that's where the case is at. Right there. In that man's hand. And I think Lulu knows something. And Lulu...
LG, she wasn't talking about you. She was talking about the other lady. D said one of her sons was not killed by nobody. He killed himself. Well, I think they were saying that he jumped into the lake after being chased by some police. They had tased him. I don't know if he was trying to get away, and maybe the electricity, they had already tased him, joined with, I don't know about those deaths, y'all, but this is allegedly, and I really don't, if y'all notice, I don't talk about it because I don't know the full details of the other brothers' deaths. But I do remember on Dro's video, he did speak of his brother getting sick, the second brother. So I don't know. Yes, OBCC said that on my panel. Okay. Bottom line is the power of a cover-up comes from people with power, none of which any layperson has in this situation. Law enforcement and political operatives are needed. Lulu connected, period. Okay. And Stephanie, hey, she knows too. She definitely knows. She's been in that background. One died from the lake running from. Yeah, that's what I've heard. So I don't know the full details. Now, people connected to them and family members would know the full details of what took place. I just felt it odd coming out, how it had been the three sons, and then the last two were within the same month and things like that, like those types of connections and what was the deal with it, what happened. Those are my questions. Drowned, Tracy said drowned, illness, and now Tyrone. Okay, got you.
To move far away from that, because he did say this in the conversation on the thing. He did say this. He said, Lulu was at the hotel. He said Kiera. He didn't say Lulu. He said Kiera. He called her Kiera. He never called her Lulu. He said Kiera.
Good morning.
And then I'm like, how you get Kiera's number? How you get Kiera's number? How you know? And he said that he was supposed to.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I got a question that's on my mind, Tamala. So did Natasha get all her stories that she gave us from her son, Arthur? Did Arthur was telling her everything about the hotel video and the Papa John's? Was that Arthur?
There you go. You're answering your own questions.
Well, I don't know. So you know how I am. I need you to ABC.
I'm just saying, Gigi, you answering your own question. You act like it takes a rocket scientist to figure it out. You answer your own question. She was never there, so she had to get it from a third party.
I think some of that could have been from Art and the sister, because in the police reports, the sister's name is also mentioned a lot, and her giving the information. Y'all keep in mind the tug of war, okay? The information, y'all, was so thorough. It was giving the police the whole investigation. Nothing originated basically with GPD. They were following up on leads, okay? They were giving receipt number, the amount of the pizza, what they're going to see in the videos, which wasn't coinciding with what the police wrote in the report for some reason. I don't know what happened. Then the witnesses, it didn't go into too much details, but the witnesses kind of gave an overview of what they said they saw. And then the first guy that was there, his statement was different too. In one breath is saying, oh, I thought I saw paper. Okay, but then, or money flying around, but then in the report it says he thought he saw a trash bag. So which one was it? Okay, it's too many indiscrepancies, too many in that report.
So she got it from Arthur, her son.
He was there. He was there. And she never came out and said he was there. So why do you play in our face? Just like the red car. He got a red car.
Arthur has a red car, you're saying.
You know, one thing about
Samala has a point, y'all. This is what we've been saying. If y'all had so much information in the beginning, okay, then it's not a matter of divulging everything. What it is it's a matter of being transparent with key details, okay, involved in this case. That would be a huge key detail that another person, if we're saying it's Lulu, then we have to include conversations that Lulu had with other people. That's all we're trying to say. No one is accusing anyone else, but see, it looks suspect is when it comes out after the fact, or when we stumble up on it while watching body-worn camera footage and get the report. And we were all confused, like, who is Art? Who is Arthur Morgan? We ain't never heard of that. Now, of course, family would know who that person was, but the public was not given that information. See, this would have been a whole different thing, y'all, if this information was lined out in the beginning. Okay, if it had been lined out in the beginning, like, oh, you know, Lulu and Dro were here and these people heard this, and Lulu was also driving down the wrong way on a one-way. Also, we heard another witness heard her telling Dro that, you know, she's no good. Now, on the way there, you know, her and Dro had gotten into an argument, and his close cousin or friend heard, like, we ain't never heard that stuff until it was released. Those are key details that should have been released, because it looked like now that stuff was being covered up, just like the picture. The whole point of the picture, I think people are missing it. The whole point of the picture being shown was to show that this man did not jump out of a vehicle, because his bruises would have looked differently. Y'all done got twisted all up in the mess. Okay, done missed the whole point of why the photo was released. See, you can't get me off my square, my focus. All that stuff, y'all, it's a distraction. It's to keep a certain narrative. It's to shut people up. I'm telling you, you gotta peep the play. Okay, you gotta peep the play. If it was inappropriate, the police department would not themselves have sent it out. It was a picture sent from somebody's phone to the police department. Who else out here has the picture? Who had it from the beginning? Talk to them people too. That's what I'm not understanding. We're getting people purposely off focus until they're like, wait, what? What's this? What? Okay, no, the whole point was missed by some people. Is to show that Dro did not. The reason they don't want to get off of that point is, guess what? Then you got to go back. You got to go back and take jumping out of a vehicle off of the report. You got to go back and remove accident. Okay, come on now. Then possible, where the insurance money at? Okay. See, we were so quick to go along with that, to have accident put on paper, that you would let it look like this man jumped from a moving vehicle. Y'all better clock this stuff. I'm telling you. Let's see. Gainesville PD, Mr. Wilson was telling the family what they was being told. Who was telling them, LG? Who was telling Mr. Wilson? Folks always saying street life, you call street life because he was into cars. His grandfather instilled in him at a young age to work for what they want. I like that. He was into his cars. Definitely. It seemed like he was about business, and that he was really, really focusing on like getting his stuff together. He said he had goals. Okay, we talked about that earlier. He had a vision for his life. He didn't want to be struggling. He was trying to prepare. So when he came off the road, this man worked as well. Okay, we saw it in his videos. He was on the road, 18-wheelers driving here and there in snow, fixing trucks catching on fire, in ice. Talked about being lonely. Nobody looking out for him. People calling him, asking for money. He's trying to pay for this, get this together, do this. But nobody checking for him. These were his words. But then we want to be out here like we so concerned. Child, be that concerned when people are here. When they want to receive their flowers, their help, their love. When they are here and breathing. That's what we want. That's what we want to know. Why is it now all of a sudden? He talked about co-parenting too, how hard it was. But see, we want to leave Dro's voice out of the mix. No, I want to hear what he had to say as well. I want to hear what he had to say about it too. Unfortunately, I can't listen to Miss T, her tone. Oh, I don't know. Who is Miss T? Y'all be talking about other stuff. Y'all don't give me in that because I don't even know. Oh, you talking about okay. Well, that's passion. She had me laughing because she be like, Gigi, you know. And she be on it though. I'm gonna be honest though. A lot of stuff she says, I agree with. She been clocking a lot of stuff since the beginning. Dro's sister had all this info, but the family that came out portrayed it. Micah, here, take the daddy. Portrayed it like they knew none of this. That's what I'm saying, London. That's all we're saying. Okay, that's all we were saying. Is some of this info was they were already privy to, but the way it was packaged and presented was that the family was out of the loop on pretty much everything. They did not know anything, did not know that, certain people were there, that Lulu did this, she transferred this money. And then guess what? There was a backtrack of a lot of stuff. Now nobody's yelling Lulu. It's still Lulu. Lulu did it. We on to you, Lulu. Lulu, you going to pay the price. Lulu, no. Now Lulu's comfortable coming out, posting that we bike. We bike beat. Okay. She's comfortable enough to now come out and speak of someone that she's back with. Okay. Back with. Because we back. That means y'all been before. Okay. Let's see. The interrogation has to have a lot of holes in her story. There has been a way to view. Right, LG. I'm telling you, y'all clock this. I'm telling y'all, I've been peeping a lot of stuff. The narrative is definitely changing.
About it is, I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about it is, Google is a MF. And I'm gonna just say that because you can Google a person's destination, they houses and everything, and they'll show the cars in the yard, okay? Just like they showed Kiara car that time in her father's yard, and I showed it to you and sent it over there to you, her truck. So I'm telling you, that's how he has a red car. I'm saying that, and then when I heard what I heard, come on now, you go on back and you hear what the Asian people said. It was weird. The Asian people said, "Oh, when we got up there, it's like it was a stage scene." That's what the man said. And then when he said the man also said the guy was he was in the middle of the road. Tyrone was in the middle of the road. So then somebody else said the guy went to chase something looked like paper in the road. That's what he told. Okay, Tasha said she talked to the guy in the red sedan. Why you need to talk to him?
Now y'all just said something, but I don't know. Okay, because they've had time to counter that. So Stephanie said again, Lulu said she was his sister. So is it possible some of the info reports from her, the alleged sister, since no one has said anything about that? And then London said that's the only way around it, because why wouldn't she give her aunt and dad this info if she had it? But on the protest live, she told nothing but the truth. She would send her everything. Y'all, it's no way that the family would not have counted that unless it was the sister. By now, and these reports have been out, that would have definitely, just like they contacted the police and updated Dro's name, okay, they would have definitely updated that and said, why you got my sister name all up in this report and she ain't talked to you or told you none of this stuff? Because her name is listed. So they would have definitely fixed that if that really wasn't the sister. So I see what y'all saying, but I would believe, in my opinion, they would have fixed that, knowing that the sister's name is all up and through that report. So that's a point, though. Why wouldn't the sister have already told this? Because they knew already, y'all. They already knew this information. However, when it was presented and brought out here, it was guided a certain type of way. I'm going to be honest, until people got their own hands on it and started looking through it for themselves, until they started going through the videos, all of that themselves, is when stuff started coming out. They already knew. The family finds out in these cases, y'all, they find out stuff before the public does. Okay? They tell them first. They're not going to tell the public anything they have not already spoken to the family about. We are, as we're getting documents and videos, putting more pieces together. But the way it was packaged and brought out here, it was an injustice. It was an injustice against Dro. It was never presented that this was an accident. It was an injustice against Dro, that this girl had to have done something to Dro and took all of his money and did XYZ. Now we don't hear none of that. We don't hear none of that anymore until the focus gets back to where it was, or we hear people louder. I'm going to question stuff. Like, what are we doing? Okay, because it's definitely gotten quiet. It's definitely got. I sat back and just watched. I was like, that's definitely quiet about Dro, until you see certain people, the GGs, LG, D, myself, out here talking about it. And whoever else, like I said, I don't want to leave people out, and whoever else is still covering it. Like I said, I don't follow some of them on other platforms, or, YouTube or TikTok, and Facebook and stuff like that that's covering it. I really don't know. Just the ones in my general, nothing but the true general circle. Definitely nothing but the truth, who's been bringing videos as she's getting them. Then that turned into a personal attack against nothing but the truth. Okay, and it shouldn't have been there if clearly we're supposed to be on the same team. We brought this up before. If everyone was truly for justice for Dro, you wouldn't have so much division and trying to make people look a certain type of way, or other people have ulterior motives and all of this. It's about money. It's about clicks. It's about, like, that gets people off focus. The focus is justice for Dro and trying to get to the bottom of what happened. Okay. Let's see. The family went to Gainesville first and talked to Mr. Wilson. So when they got to Gilchrist, they was telling the officers what Mr. Wilson. Oh, got you. Okay, I understand what you're saying now. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay. Let's focus on Lulu saying I didn't push him out of the car. Red flag. Come on now. She said I didn't push him out of the car. But we're going to forget that. See, that lady, and also, now those were Lulu's words, okay? Now remember, the other lady that never got to the police station to give her statement, y'all, was, confirming what Lulu said. Lulu said that out of her own mouth. She said, I didn't push him out of the car. Well, who did, Lulu? I can't, okay. Y'all, let me keep scrolling. Let me, okay, I'm trying to catch up with the comments. We all have that right because they put it in our face. Right, exactly. She said that she didn't want to stop nothing but the truth, but that she didn't like how Gainesville gave police reports to content creators first. It wasn't a doggone first. The family had it first. It was in the police report that the sister had access to the report. I'm so sick of all the gaslighting and lies. I'm going to just be honest. And whenever people put in their reports, where's the proof of that? See, people got to start calling folks out on the receipts. Because if people going to come with these complaints, baby, you better start asking where's the receipt of that. Okay, I'm going to be honest because I'm going to start shutting it down too. I'm going to be like, look, I don't even be wanting to hear the lies over here. Okay, I'm going to be honest because unless they produce receipts that content creators are getting things before, just because folks releasing it before you don't mean you didn't have it first. Because in the report, it stated the sister had some type of report. Okay, so we didn't have Gilchrist info until Nothing But the Truth showed it. Obviously, they knew what it stated because they were given the report numbers to Gainesville. Y'all already knew what was in the report. I'm just saying, like, we got to be truthful and honest. All this stuff trying to make people look a certain type of way. I'm so over it. Like, seriously, that's not the focus. Okay, you gave the report number to Gainesville. It's in paperwork. So obviously we didn't know the report number from Gilchrist. I didn't, to be honest, myself, and I'm speaking for me, I didn't even think to order that. I admitted I was new to this child. Okay, I had nothing to hide. I was new. And guess what? I knew how to use ChatGPT. Okay. That's how anybody have to do to get it. I don't have a number system listed. It gives me a confirmation number and some type of PD number as my confirmation to check on the status. And as I was checking on the status, I even updated y'all on my community wall with the Gainesville police stuff. I was telling y'all what it said every step of the way until I finally had gotten it. Okay, so I'm transparent in the things that I do. And so people can say maybe this person released something first, but as far as getting it, child, they're going to talk to the family first. Okay, they're going to talk to the family first. So I don't know where that's coming from, all of that. I'm just so over it. I am beyond over all the lies and the gaslighting. I'm so serious, y'all. Y'all know I'm laid back and stuff like that. But when I tell y'all I'm just so over the gaslighting and the lies, I'm done with it. I don't even look at it. I don't engage in it. My focus is staying on what the main thing is, and that's cracking this case and talking about it, bringing awareness in the discrepancies. Okay, inconsistencies is what I was trying to say. She was upset that pictures were on the internet, and even though they asked for help, it doesn't mean they're not sitting in shock or are reactionary to what they're going through. Let's see. T1 gonna crack the wrong hit of that. Girl, London, you got me reading. Oh my God. Girl, you said I am not going there.
You're not the police. Why y'all botched the investigation? You can't get mad at Gainesville or Gilchrist because y'all botched the investigation too by going back and trying to throw this scenario and that scenario. Then the homeless lady didn't even see everything that she said she saw. Whoop, baby. Everything is all a shimbo. Everything. So that's why I said what I said. It's a whole lot of lies. It's a whole lot of lies. Just like I told you, they putting charges on everybody, but so everybody can be quiet and not speak. So they can still gain money from people out in society.
Yeah.
So
Chandra, you was right here. What happened, honey? She done dropped off, but keep going. I let you know I didn't drop you, girl.
Oh, that's Chandra.
Come back up here and say something.
And
let's get these likes up, y'all. Y'all can do better with the likes.
And YT Watcher, I'm not acting like I know these people. I don't know these people, baby. But let me just tell you this. I'm not a dummy.
Hey.
Okay, I'm not a dummy. One thing about it is, two is for certain. I be around lawyers, doctors, all that, and I'm not a dummy, baby. I'm an intellectual person. So that just because you want to believe that the kite doesn't fly like it do, that's your business. But I'm a stand on mine. And when the truth come out, don't you be over there on the sideline crying. Because don't nobody want to see your tears.
And y'all, I want y'all to make sure y'all get these likes up. Put them hearts blue for Dro. Get these likes up because we cracking a case. It's really up to us and Tamala.
I agree with that. Okay, she said, right, OB, they've been knowing what was going on from the time they left that hospital, but allowed the CCs to come out in hopes of us to attack Rena and Lulu. And in that, to smoke out Lulu for what is theirs. What is it that Lulu got that y'all want? Lulu, please give it to them. Okay, maybe, please, whatever it is, that's theirs, their part. Okay, please give it to them. Enough is enough. Whatever it is. Because see, this that whole tug of war that Dro referred to, y'all. He referred to being in the middle of a tug of war. See, his mom is on the side of Lulu. See, mom was telling Lulu not to give. Y'all better clock it, okay? Everything's in the paperwork. Was telling her and Jason, allegedly, not to give certain things to that other side. Lulu took off. She got ghost. Ray, zap yourself, girl. Zap it, okay? So, in a way, let's use the public to tell all this stuff about Lulu and transferred money, not knowing Dro was transferring his own money. Okay, clock that. He was transferring his own money out of certain accounts and moving his own stuff. Okay, so now the public can put the heat on Lulu. We can get the public to put the heat on Lulu to smoke her out, to bring her out, to defend herself so we can get her location, see where she's at, get her to talking. Now, that has worked a couple of times. She started talking, but she still did not flat out come out and give up the full details. Okay, so let's see if the public can do it. See, it's a lot of stuff, y'all, that's starting to show now. If you pay attention to it, it's starting to show. We don't even have to say nothing. All you have to do is pay attention to the play. Hey, Peanut said, I've said that the entire time. I went down the entire rabbit hole on the mama. That's why I stopped following this case. His family was getting on my nerves. Hey, Hey, Peanut, you did step out. I did notice that you slowed down on following it. Lulu is connected to the Connect, and that's what saved her life. Ooh, zap yourself, Ray Ray. Zap yourself. Okay, insurance policy. Okay, we thought about the insurance. Okay, we thought about all of this stuff. Oh, that was what I was thinking. I was like, man, this is an injustice. I cannot believe that this girl then took this man's life and took all of his money. Okay, got insurance out on him. Now she done took off. That's where the pressure was coming. Like the fight was behind getting justice for Dro and go against Lulu to get her out of wherever she was, smoke her out. Okay, we got to put the pressure on her because, you know, justice for Dro. Not knowing all this other stuff was known and being hidden from us. Okay. We just all in. Lulu probably like, well, dang. And y'all notice the more heat came on Lulu, the more posting from Dro's mom. See, she's on Lulu's side. Okay. She definitely has picked her side. She was on Lulu's side from the beginning, child. She took Lulu's words about her son jumping out of a vehicle. Lulu never done this. She's so nice. It's in the paperwork. I ain't making up nothing. It's in the paperwork. Just look at that page. Okay? They ain't never gotten to. But then later on is, oh, well, yeah, it could have been domestic violence. Wait, what? Because they've gotten into it before. But on the other page, I thought it wasn't they had gotten into it, anything before. So why are there inconsistencies again? I'm just trying to understand. We don't have any proof of Dro jumping out of a vehicle, but we agree with Lulu. Oh, medical examiner, you don't have proof that he jumped out of the vehicle, but I'm going to go ahead and put it down. Oh, this had to be an accident. What? That's not making sense. Whoever influenced TT to press that live button probably pulling their hair out. Okay, LG saying Art wanted that bank card. The one he was probably transferring the money into that they probably already. Ooh, let me zap myself. Let me zap myself. Let's listen to Tamala.
LaShondra, I picked you up, but you dropped off. LaShondra.
And I'm going to say this, Gigi.
Okay.
Why you getting her to Shonda
well,
together?
She ain't,
you know,
something wrong with her thing, because she ain't speaking. So go, Tamala.
Huh?
Right, Jay.
Something wrong with her thing because she.
And I want to say this. You know, Jason, some dudes robbed Jason before. Okay. And Dro knew them dudes. They're supposed to have, you know, robbed Jason. I don't know how it went down. But all I know is there's been some horrible little business behind the scenes, some work, okay? So only people, that's why I said people don't be telling people don't be want to tell what they really know and what's going on. They want to save face with the devil, but at the end of the day, this is a young man who lost his life. So I couldn't save face with the devil. I don't dance with the devil, and I'm not going to sell my soul for him. So a lot of them will sell their soul because they want a piece of the pie and a ticket, but not me. I don't care nothing about all that because I can get it from myself, from the mud. I'm not worried about it. So at the end of the day, that's why a lot of them don't want to stand on business and come up here and say what they really know. What they really know. This ain't no nice footwork. I believe Lulu saw something. I believe Tyrone went with him. That's why y'all didn't see him at the cabin packing up. That's why y'all didn't see him at the hotel. Because Tyrone was with that boy. And they went to do something, but something went left, okay? Something went left field in the process. And he the dummy that was out there chasing the $5 that he won at that dice game with him and Lulu was playing. That's a sign, baby. When people leave them, you had them $3. And let me just say this. Be for real, y'all. If he paid cash for his pizza Okay? If he paid for the pizza with cash and the wings and stuff, then why would you have that $15? Them same $5, $5. Make it make sense. It don't make sense. Ain't no way I'm gonna have them 3 5s out there. Them same ones. I bet, hey baby, I bet you if you get them $5 that they had of his and look at that video and they get them serial numbers, Gilchrist, they'll know what time it is. Because it's the same serial numbers. How much you want to bet?
Ooh, see, clock that. Come on now, serial numbers. Okay. Oh my goodness. That is a very good point. Let's match up those serial numbers. Oh my gosh. I never thought about the serial number part. The news of the case being closed didn't surprise the family like it did us. Okay, girl. They still lying on injuries on their medical report. So now look, hey, now if they start changing up the medical, make sure y'all hit that like button. Thank y'all. It is for free. Now look, they start changing up stuff on that medical report. Okay, child, you're gonna have to take accident off of there. Okay, y'all gonna have to change it to undetermined. Child, does the insurance company know all this going on? That the injuries and things are being questioned and possibly this was not an accident. They need, see, the insurance department, they need to do their due diligence and look into this case. See, it's giving, baby, people knew the insurance people. Come on now. Come on. Did people know? Was there a plug at the insurance place? Which insurance company, being that this was already an investigation, did the insurance company get all the proof that they needed to verify that this was truly an accident? I mean, did they know that there was never proof of Dro jumping from a vehicle the way that it's showing on the medical examiner's report? I mean, did the insurance company know about all of that? Okay, did they know that the medical examiner did not see it for herself and she had been trying to reach out and get that information? Do they know that people are questioning Dro's injuries? Oh my gosh, maybe they need to look into that. Maybe they need to have their people look into this case. Okay, do they know that people have so many questions that GPD did not do a thorough investigation and all of this? I'm just wondering, is it a reputable insurance company that really looks into these things? I'm just wondering, because it's a lot of questions we have. I would think if they're trying to give them hundreds of thousands of dollars, that they would want to be for sure that people not playing on their top. Oh my gosh, I would hope that they would look into this. Okay. All right, and Jason had to carry, oh Lord, girl, we're gonna say allegedly because I don't know. Dro would have never let Lulu do that yet alone by herself. Exactly. Yeah, them are the only drugs, not just the insurance. What do you mean, Simone? I know plenty of folks that have plugs on insurance. Clock it. Hey, Peanut. Okay. Clock that. So a lot of people with insurance businesses nowadays, especially because, baby, they tried to recruit me. They recruit everybody, child, to come and do and sell insurance, life insurance at that. Okay. Locally, child, they are all over the place. And you know what? It's very easy to get your friends in. It's very easy. All you got to do is just take a little test and you are now able to sell insurance. Okay. It's not hard, child. Just go sign up, pay your fee, child, and baby, everybody can sell some life insurance nowadays. Okay. It's not that hard. If you ain't looked into it, it's going down. That's the new thing. If you want to work from home, things like that, you don't want a real job. I'm playing. But if you want to work from home, hey, you can definitely become an insurance agent. Okay. The homeless lady saw 4 people. Yes, you did say that. Because the way they are carrying plus accidents are double. Come on now. Okay, thank you. It is what it is. Lulu got the work, drove into Gainesville to get and $500,000 worth of insurance. That's what Big Ty want back. That work Lulu got. Baby, Obi, your chat is on fire. Right, London. I told y'all be clocking stuff. Y'all be coming up with some good stuff because that I've never heard of or thought about either. Do we know the fact that there's been a payout on this policy? Well, according to the aunt, there was. Okay, so I don't know, but I mean, according to her, at one point she said that there would have been a payout. Yes, LG, you're correct. Okay, now I don't know if that was the same friend that this latest policy was through, when they were saying that Dro had made changes to his policy allegedly a year before. People were clocking the changes that he was making to policies and clocking changes he was making to accounts. Okay. I don't know if that was the same company on this last time. I'm just saying. People were saying from the beginning that both sides of the family are involved in suspicious activities. Zap yourself, just me, zap yourself. Okay, y'all know like the Men in Black. Okay, they got that little zapper. You say some child that may be on point. We don't want people to know we know. Zap yourself, okay? That's why he called his dad repeatedly. Something was going wrong. I think so too. I definitely feel that because he's been into arguments with Lulu before and ain't never called for daddy to come pick him up. Okay, I don't know for sure, allegedly. So this particular time, for the simple fact that he had been calling multiple times, to me, that's an emergency. Okay, to me, that's an emergency. Now, with that, y'all, could it be possible that because dad could not get there? Shout out to Shelly for the super chat and for being a sponsor for today's live. Thank you so much. Oh, let me give you a little bongo. Let me see. Let me give you a bongo. Shout out to Shelly Shell. Y'all, they done gave me some sound effects. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. So yes, that's a possibility. Okay, that's a possibility. Being that, what was my thought we were talking about? Being that, it was something, y'all. Somebody just said it. Oh, yes. That if he was called to go to the hospital, Art, do y'all think it was possible that because dad couldn't get there, that dad called Art, being that Art had talked to Dro, and Dro even mentioned to come through, pull up, okay, if you have to. Now, he was nearby, right? Possibly in Gilchrist, now that we think about it, okay, if he wasn't too far away. So that's a possibility of another ride, okay, or someone to come and get him if there was an emergency, okay. Wait, working from home. No, girl, I'm playing. No, the working from home is definitely a real job. I was talking about the insurance job. But no, some people, all jokes aside, some people have turned, because I would love to work from home, child. Some people have turned that insurance business, they're really good at what they do, and they turned that into their full-time business. Yeah. Hey, someone tell Lulu to unallow Joe for the insurance money. Oh, I don't know. If the Davis family would have gotten an attorney from the start, no one would have gotten paid out on the insurance. All they needed for the death certificate to say accident, that was a payout. Yes. Once it said accident. Right. That was the payout. I heard they say the check is on the way. I don't know if it may. Just me. You say you don't know. Hey, by now, that check that made it. His money had a policy. He had a policy too. And if Rena was the beneficiary, she got paid twice. That's why T1 was mad about her not giving the kids money. Yes. And I think it came out that they kind of left her alone, allegedly, once they said, well, at least do something for the kids. And then they put, so she put some money towards the kids, a trust fund. And I think that's why we don't really hear too much. I think that's what Paula was saying, too much about the insurance money anymore. Yeah.
Wow.
That's allegedly.
I believe so too. I believe that Tasha was walking around saying how she couldn't pay her bills because Dro took off the bank account, and I think Art was like, "I'm gonna rob that nigga," because he's known for robbing people.
No.
And I
Come
believe
on, come on, baby. Tell
it was
the
a
truth.
robbery going
And
left.
shame
He
the
thought it was
devil.
gonna be easier than what he thought. So Jason helped also,
This was
because Jason slimeball Dro before as well. So them two turned into friends because they had that in common. Art and Jason had the same thing in common. Dro was once their enemy. Art and Dro stopped talking at one time too. So I really believe the Art was planning on robbing Dro, but it wasn't as easy as he thought it would be. So I believe Jason helped as well.
Absolutely.
Because we all know Dro is a street nigga. He was a street dude, you know. Excuse me for saying that word, but he's a street dude. You know what I mean?
And Dro wasn't going, baby. He wasn't going.
Mm-hmm.
See, you have to keep. See, that's why I know. That's why I say what I say. It wasn't no club that sent somebody. Do you see what I'm saying, boo? It wasn't no
and
club.
they want us to forget the red car because Art big brother has a red car.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And even on a family live the other night, you know, Tasha was not on that live. Ever since Art name came up, Tasha had disappeared. I believe Tasha said Dro up as well, because
Now, okay, this is my thing, y'all. Remember there was a live to clarify, okay? Something that Polo, it had come out in one of Polo's lives, and this was around the time, I believe, with the red car situation came up. And so people started saying, well, was Art at the hospital with Lulu? Okay, because now we had started hearing about Art talking to Lulu and all of that, knew where they were and so forth. Now, Lulu made the post saying that she was at the hospital with one of Dro's close friends. And we all were like, who is this friend? Right? Now, remember, everyone started saying, oh, that's Art at the hospital with Lulu. Art was up there at the hospital with Lulu trying to fight Lulu, trying to get the wallet, blah, 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 blah. That thing started spreading like wildfire. So, and y'all put a one in the chat if you can remember this specific live, okay? So then there was a live with the activists, Natalie and Natasha. Now, during that particular live, it was clarified that no, that was not Art at the hospital. It was a, quote, family member. Who remembers that live? Does anyone remember that live? Because I want to see if anyone else remembers that live. Y'all let me know if you remember that live. That it was just a family member. Okay, J. Rose, thank you. Ooh, I just want to make sure I'm the only one. So, I want y'all to peep the play, though. It was already clocked that Art was at the hospital with Lulu. Ray, you saw it too. But we were corrected, remember, that it wasn't Art. It was a, in quotes, family member. But now, is it not changing back to it was Art at the hospital and now a family member is verifying that? So see, this is why I want y'all to pay attention to the going back and forth stuff, okay? Because that's one right there. Okay, that's one that we caught in real time. Real time. Now, do y'all know I went to try to find that snippet? And do y'all know those videos, that particular one has been privated? Because I like to show the proof, child. Now, I didn't know I was going to have to go back and start looking for stuff. I ain't forgot because I said, oh, Lord, people trying to accuse that man of being at the hospital. Karen said she was there too. Santiago was there too. Everybody was getting corrected. That was not my son at the hospital. Now, all of a sudden, it was. Why are we going back and forth with this stuff? If we are telling the truth from the beginning, that's all I'm saying. Why is it? Because then it's giving red flags. Then it's giving y'all trying to cover stuff up. That's what it's giving at this point. Narratives are changing. People want everybody to be quiet. I'm just trying to understand. That's all I'm trying to understand. That's it. We're just trying to understand. Okay? Because I thought everybody was on point that that's who it was. So was he one to come if the dad did not come? Did he show up? I mean, because people were saying that too. So are we going to hear something different now that he was nearby and he popped up? J. Rose said, once an enemy, always an enemy. Never let a snake bite you twice. Y'all better come on with these sayings, okay? That part, J. Rose, I would have never trusted them dudes again. Okay, London, and he pulled up. That's when I believe Dro started calling his father and stuff went down. Let's see. Hey, Cap X, she said, I clocked the BS from jump. I said, in my opinion, the cabin trip was a decoy. Dro was a mule. Yes, man. And this was a deal gone wrong. Oh, my gosh. Ooh, woo. London, zap yourself. Zap yourself. We just having a conversation. Hey, we ask questions, they answer them. Okay. That's all. We're just trying to get clarification, child. It's no hard feelings, no personal, child. We're just trying to figure out why so much inconsistencies taking place. Art pulled up on some aggressive stuff, and Dro was calling his dad because he didn't want to have to do. LaShandra, girl. Oh my gosh. He got scared probably. Ooh. Out of all the people he was around, J1 and Mr. Morgan gave the most devilish looks. Hey, okay. So Big Dro didn't answer the phone because he was a part of the whole thing. He missed 3 phone calls. I believe that was indication that he was involved.
Sasha has set one of her sons up before they say the one that got shot. He doesn't allow drugs in his house. So she going down too. That's why they keeping it quiet.
She did what?
What'd you say, Gigi?
She did what to her son?
They said Tasha set one of her sons up to get shot.
No way.
Yes. She kept calling him and she had his location and she set him up to get shot. He hung up the phone and wouldn't listen to her.
No, come on.
And
now.
a few minutes after she got off the phone with him, he was shot. The cousin was the one who said the boy named Distro or whatever his name is. The same young man that you had on your live that was doing all the cursing with the afro. He's the one who said Tasha set up one of her sons to get shot.
Oh my God. I don't know, honey. That Tasha is so,
LaShandra was talking about, and he did say that, y'all. Okay, he did say that. Now, also, hey, Scorpio, I did share a live one time, a part of his live where he was saying something that took place between Tasha and Dro prior, where they were talking about Lulu and stuff, and Dro wasn't liking that allegedly. Now, this guy, T-Dros, has mentioned that before, that about the whole setup and her calling, getting his location, all of this stuff. And next thing you know, people were coming through, allegedly, shooting up the place. Now, we can't say that she set that up, okay? I'm not a part of the family or, close to the family like that or anything like that. I can't say he's lying. I don't know what all that young man knows or anything like that. However, he has shown proof that they know him. Okay. Also, Dro's father came on live the other night, y'all, and said they do know him. He used to date his mother. Now, just because they don't like what the young man is out here saying and doing, we can't just be acting like we don't know people. just like they did CC. Okay, she knew CC. I don't care how much she said. No, CC, no TC, no. She knew CC. All of this stuff, y'all. If you go back and look at the pattern, anytime people get close to something, anytime people don't want to do what they don't want them to do, they turn on them. The father came out and stated he used Polo. As long as Polo was out saying what he wanted him to say, they were fine with that. Okay. When it was some he knew he was gonna have to expose, and then one two was telling them be transparent with the people, they turned on him. Like, pay attention to what's happening. Nothing But the Truth even showed where the aunt was inboxing her. Okay. The sister was telling her in the video, I'm going to send you everything. But then as soon as Nothing But the Truth, she gets stuff and she's posting stuff. They don't like it. They done turned on Nothing But the Truth. See, I never worked with them like that. Okay. I didn't know them behind the scenes, never talked to them you know what I'm saying? So I operate independent here in the open book sector. We got the open book sector over here, child. Okay, so I just follow what I want to follow, talk about it how I want to talk about it. My focus, though, is justice for Dro. That's my focus. So in the midst of getting justice, what did I say a couple of months ago? It's going to get nasty. It's going to get ugly. Stuff going to come out you don't want to hear about. I said all of that. I said that a couple of months ago because I was already starting to peep some stuff, but I don't talk about everything once I know about it. I wait and see how it's going to play out, stuff like that. This stuff right in front of our faces, y'all. It's like we can't ignore it any longer. It's just coming out. It's just coming out. Okay. So yes, that young man did come out and talked about that. He did. Hey, Scorpio. And so that's just something that, hey, just saying. Hi, Loris. And then the dad confirmed a lot of stuff. He confirmed a lot of stuff. Let's see. Santiago said the Davis's line open book that was playing in our face. They were supposed to go handle business. They were in Art's car. Wow. It was awfully convenient. Tasha had to pick her son up. The last one to show up, but the first one to speak out loud and wrong. Arthur was the one talking to. Yes, he was. He was. He did. Right. He posted the graduation pictures of him and Tasha. So why are we saying we don't know that man again? I'm just not understanding. Stuff can be right in front of people's faces and people will say folks lying. Okay, so I'm just not understanding. At this point, y'all, people just want to know what they want to know and go with what they want to go with because not facts. It's not facts. Anytime somebody throws something out here, the next time, and y'all say, if you're going to say that, where's the proof of that, please? Okay, post a receipt showing that, please. Even in Dro's last minutes, he didn't want to do his cousin RN. That's why he was calling Big Todd, trying to prevent getting into it with his cousin. Yeah, he didn't want to get into it with him. Right. I could see that. Hey, Sharon. 5 a.m. checkout I've never heard of, but I think they got Dro in the middle of the night, and that is why the neighboring cabin only saw Lulu alone loading the car by herself. Yes, I think when he said he talked to him, he said Friday going into Saturday. For one, I never heard anybody describe it like that. Friday going into Saturday. Usually I say the Friday night, early Saturday morning, but I think it was somewhere up in the middle of the night when some of this stuff went down. And it could have been after those pictures that they took, him and Lulu. It could have been right after the pictures. I also want to know, when were those pictures actually taken? You know what? Let me look at one thing, because it was something that I wanted to look at to see if these videos were live or posted. Let me look at this right quick. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I look at this totally different. Okay. Okay. I was thinking at first when I looked at Facebook, I don't know why all this time you heard my son talking about you almost Shelly left. And welcome, Shy. Thank you for joining. I always was thinking that those were Facebook lives, but those were not lives, they were uploaded. They were uploaded. So I want to know because they were uploaded on the 26th. They were uploaded on the 26th by Dro. It shows Dro uploaded them on the 26th, but it doesn't show a time. And I don't know if those were that particular day. Hold on one second, y'all. Um, girl, let's say I say you will hear me on live and they can hear you too. Somebody, you almost you ain't doing no good whispering. Girl, I'm like, wait, golly. Okay, can I have my time? Okay. They gonna have the whole rest of the day. Hey, Angela. So I'm wondering, okay, let's see. LaShandra said, Obi, if you look at the pic with Lulu and Dro, he is out of it, looks spaced out. Okay, let me pull up. Since I'm on that, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. So right here,
It's super creative.
and it
Super creative.
shows Dro that Nick.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Wow, some
No,
live
she's not coming.
uploaded.
Thank you so much.
Videos,
Have
okay?
a great day. Merry Christmas.
So it says it was uploaded on
I'm
the
stabbing my wife who
okay.
she put her shit
Now,
over. She
I
like,
don't
what's going
know
on? She like, I
if-
like that. I like
Like,
that.
it's weird because
Thank you.
let me show you.
So I can close the door.
I never thought about this at first. Hold on. Okay. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me clear some of this off. Because I'm notifications popping up, child. Okay, so I want to show y'all something. Speaking of that picture. Okay. Let me find a picture. Okay. Because I never thought about this until y'all know we be talking. And this just hit me. Y'all may have already talked about this somewhere else or something, but this just hit me. Okay. Let me find man, where the doggone picture? Okay. Now let's think about something. Okay. Let me bring this back up. Right. Let's say usually you giving me that sign. Girl, he up here trying to give me the sign. Like first it was my daughter. She came and laid here, like she got up and left. Then here he comes. Okay, so this particular picture right here, this is the one a lot of people were saying his eyes, were looking a certain type of way. All this. Now this was at nighttime. Okay, so the other was the daytime. This is night. Now this is showing December 26, 2025. So I'm wondering though, okay, because it's like they were going to bed. Would he be thinking about this and have the time? Because remember, Art was saying that Dro was like, he was tired and all of that. Would he have uploaded these pictures that same night? Because this is nighttime, okay? Or could it have been the previous night and day? I hadn't thought about that part because I don't know why I thought these were Facebook Lives this whole time until I was like, let me look at this and see if this video's been uploaded or Facebook Lives. If you do Facebook Lives, it's definitely the same day. Okay. that same time and all of that. But when you upload videos, you can upload videos anytime you want to upload videos. Okay. So in this, we were thinking, oh, it's just them at that cabin that night, blah, 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 blah. But if it was a previous night or something like that, he's finally getting a chance to upload them on the 26th. We really technically don't know what could have happened anytime after that. You see what I'm saying? Like until we get to the date of where all of that is notated in the police report for when they left and all of that. So I was just curious about what y'all think about the nighttime part of that. Would he have uploaded these that same night? Because it shows on December 26th. Remember, they found his body on December 27th. Okay. Let's see. Facts. He was propped up in that pig. He was out of no smile. Okay, y'all talking about the other one. Let me see. Let me find the other picture. Okay, so I think you talking about this one. Okay, let me pull that one up. Are you talking about this one or the one where he was leaning against her? Because this one, someone said, does it look staged too? She leaned the bears next to him. Okay, he was smiling in this one. And this is also posted on the 26th. Let's see. He may be high as heck, but he's alive. Yeah, he's definitely alive. That wasn't the pic. Okay. No, OB, you pulled the wrong one. She's throwing up hand signs in the pic I'm talking about. Okay, let me go look for the other one. Okay. Let's see. Hand signs. Was that the one with hand signs? He has the love on this one. I'm looking for the other one. Any other ones? I do remember one that leaning against each other. Oh, are you talking about the one she's leaning on him? Well, that's the first one I showed. Okay, or the one just him laying in bed. Was that the right one? Let me see. Oh, okay. No, not that one. One when he was leaning against her. Okay. Let me go back to that. I just saw that one. Okay, this one. Hold on. Oh, okay. I think I see something in his hand because I was like, what is that in his hand? But I think that is a remote to the camera. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. And then we're gonna listen to a little more Gigi's live, and then we're gonna pause it there and we'll come back. Okay, so that blue light in his hand, I was like, what is that? But I think that that's the remote to the camera. I think that's the remote to the camera that for it to flash for them. So what were you saying about this picture that his eyes look pretty much closed? Because he's smiling in it. So I think he was, awake, but his eyes are, he was feeling good probably. That's what I was confused on, who gave it to who. He up against the headboard. He had no smile, just a blank stare. Okay. But he was definitely alive in those photos. I was just curious about the day. So with these pictures shown on the 26th that night, okay, all of those pictures, videos, and so forth, that would have been uploaded prior. Okay, if it's going to show December 26th, that would have had to have been uploaded prior to, if people are saying, I'm gonna say people are saying allegedly Art came, then Dro would have uploaded all of these pictures prior to that. Art stated that he talked to Dro between Friday going into Saturday. Okay. Keep going through the pics in the one he's sitting up higher. I went through all of them. Those are the ones I see in this post. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Because I'm zooming in, so I got to zoom out to move it. Okay, let's see here. Because I showed laying on the bed. Okay, I showed that. Did they take that pic off? Because y'all got y'all's Facebook. Y'all look too with. Because I did not see that other pic. Let me go out of this post. See if there's another one. Yeah, y'all. For those of you who got access to go look right quick, I don't see any other ones with that. Let's see. That's that one. I see other pictures, but when the ones in the bed. Okay, that's one. That's two. Yeah. Y'all, I don't see that one. I'm telling y'all, it's not on there. Let me look one more time, please. That is so weird. And I think I know the one y'all talking about too. Huh. I don't know, y'all. It's not on there. Okay, let me show y'all the ones I'm looking at. Because it's going to pull up the videos too. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is a video. Pick. Video. Video. Pick. Video. Pick. Video. 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 Pick. Video. That's that video with all the food people say. That was a lot of food for them, just them. Video. It's a pic. Him, that's the one I just showed. Video. Video. Pic. Video. Yeah, that's it. Those are the ones I was looking at. Natalie said they sent Art to the hospital. I don't believe that they still trying. I don't believe that they still trying to cover up. And so that also shows that they knew about it, y'all. Okay, they knew what was going on at the hospital. They had a family member, Art, at the hospital. It's like the main cover photo of this story. Yeah, but it's not on there though. You looking, Tracy? Okay, I think I know the one y'all talking about. All right, let's do just a little more because I want to continue to hear what LaShondra said on this video, and then we're going to pause for today with it because I got to run a couple of errands. I don't want to keep y'all on too long. Saturday. Okay, here we go.
Saying she don't know that boy, but guess what? I even sent you a picture of talking that same boy named whatever his name is, T-Rose, whatever his name is.
T-Rose, yeah. That's the one that put out all the papers about her husband and her son. And
but she claims she don't know him, but she was at his graduation. So make it make sense.
If you manage travel spend and you're not using the van, you're missing out. Hi, I'm Sarah.
Wait, what?
And we're part of the finance team at Rapper, the premium
I haven't watched
company.
all of Gigi's live.
Yep.
I'm watching this in real time.
Every
What? Y'all said, did she take it down after last night? Miss Blake said something about it in her dream. And then LaShondra said someone took that pic down of Dro. OB, I just went and looked too. What? Angela said that's why I mentioned they should backtrack on videos before responding. I knew she was covering for him out of all of the comments she made. sure to respond to mine. I asked what the world wants to know. Oh, you asked the question, Angela? Oh my God. So y'all are saying that someone mentioned this on Gigi's live yesterday? Oh my goodness. And now the picture now. We looking at it in real time. I'm telling y'all. If you open your eyes, you're gonna see what's going on, y'all. Oh my gosh.
Everybody, she don't know. That's why I said it's a whole lot of lies, baby girl. And I'm so glad you came out with it, because let me tell you something. I know for a fact. I know for a fact. And people mad because you stepping on these family members' toe. But I'm gonna say this again. It's like the police. You can be clean for 40, 50 years, but when they come in to investigate, you still innocent until proven guilty. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty.
Well,
Okay?
think about it. And another thing, Tamala, who already killed somebody, who already unalived someone before? Art, Mr. Art. So if once you do it one time, it's easy to do it again.
Absolutely.
So why, if Dro was used to jumping out of the cars all before, why did he not survive this time? Because Art was out of jail this time. That's why he didn't survive.
Right. And let me just say this, okay? And that's why I tell people, you got to really look at everything in every angle, okay? Lulu, she was, let me tell you something, Lulu, that night, he sit up there and said, oh, Dro wanted him to come through, but he didn't come through. Yes, you did come through. That's a lie that you told. That's a
Even
lie
if
that
you
you
go
told
back
him
and
to
watch
come
the
through.
video from the cabin, Lulu was cooking a whole feast of food. It was more than enough food for her and Dro. She was expecting company that night.
He was coming, girl. He the one came, and he got Dro went with him.
Talked about it. I don't know, because I want to go through this live. She said, do you have IG, Tracy? She said, yes, it gets so good, OB. She goes into detail about that photo on the reflections, what she sees. Now we all want to look again. So she pointed it out. Yes, Shy, they drove down together at first. But when she left, no one saw Dro get in the car with her. Okay. So let me stop sharing. So y'all say it's on Gigi's page. I want it now. Y'all got my interest sparked. See, my kids gonna be mad at y'all. No, I'm not gonna stay up too long. I'm gonna have to look. Let me do my homework on that part. We're gonna have to come back. I want to know what she said now, and what happened to the doggone photo. Where is it on Gigi's page? Let me write down my timestamp where I left off. Okay, 33:26. So we at 33:26 right now. Was it towards the end? A little past halfway? Okay. Let me see. Hi, Freddie. Oh, the cover photo. What's her name? Bailey, y'all? I think that's who y'all said, because I think I'm listening to it. And she coming. And Bailey. I'm looking at the page too at the same time. Okay, so criminal is. Oh, okay. Wait, the cover photo. He's smiling, y'all, on the cover photo. The one with Art and oh, somebody say, Gigi say, baby, bang, bang. Okay, so at the 2 hour mark, okay, let me go to the 2 hour mark. Let me share it again. 2:10 and 2:30. Okay, thank y'all.
The same thing she's showing with Tyrone laying in the road, God bless. The same picture is one of the photos that they posted. It's nobody's.
Okay, hold on. Let me rewind this lady here because she coming through. Okay.
I'm going to tell you guys something.
Okay, here we
I'm
go,
going
y'all.
to tell you what I saw. It was sent to me, and I'm just going to bring it to you. You can do what you will with it, whatever is playing in the background, because this a big one. This old. This a big one. It's been in the making. Wherever, who do you know would take pictures of a man laying in the hospital fighting for his life and send it out? Number one, this man was in the middle of a road, but he was moved to the side of the road. Okay, I think he was put there, placed there. I keep telling y'all, he wasn't moved in Lulu's car. This man was in another vehicle.
He was in the red
I will
car.
tell you, in that cabin is where it all played out to get him in such a state. I do believe he didn't go easily. Oh, of course not. Something happened in the cabin. There's a picture, if y'all pay attention. And Gigi, I don't mean no disrespect, but I got to give it to her. I got to give it to her. You guys been doing a great job, but LG, this girl points out some things that you guys should really pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm telling you, some things that she say out her mouth and the pictures that she's using when she show things, baby. Guess where the picture that shows everything? This one particular picture gave me my whole vision of what happened. The same thing she's showing with Tyrone laying in the road, God bless. The same picture is one of the photos that they posted. It's nobody's fault. It's one of the photos they posted. And that's where my vision come. If I had somebody to pull it up, I could walk you through it. Tomorrow, if you believe it, you will see it. But I can see beyond. I'm going to ask a question right quick, and I'm going to get back to what I'm saying. You guys did a picture of the cabin site. Do anybody have any photos of inside the layout, inside the cabin, or around that cabin?
Gigi did. Gigi did. She published it. When I said that about the tackle box and about the bag being outside, yeah, she
The
did.
backside of the cabin, does anyone have any photos of the backside?
Now, y'all know I've shown a video of what the insides of the cabin look like. Remember when we did the whole take it back to the cabin and look around? But I don't think on that video it showed the backside. I don't think it really kind of went into that part.
No, but I did see the backside when I went on there because I knew it was from the bomb board. It's by Marriott. So when I
Hmm.
was told it was by Marriott, I went and I seen the whole cabin site in the area, the wooded area, and all that. Yeah.
Is there a porch or anything around back, a deck or any steps or anything on the backside of the cabin?
It's like a little area where you could go through like the wood area, just a little, like a little
Like
trail. Like,
pathway?
yeah.
Okay. So there's no kind of porch or anything on the back. It was just those little steps where you end up from the front.
Yeah, like a trail, like a trail.
Okay. Okay. The inside of the cabinet, the layout, when we look right through that front door, we can see a window, we can see the bed on the left. Straight ahead is the kitchen. Do you know what's to the right side as you enter that cabin?
Yeah, it's a bathroom.
Is there anything to the left side
It's just a wall
inside?
and stuff. Just a wall and stuff.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you what I saw. Take it as you will. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just telling you what I was shown.
Mm-hmm.
And here it goes. I'm going to put some names on it. You do what you will with it. Whatever happened, like I told y'all, this is not nothing new. This is old, and people going to be hurt. So I take no side. I have no side. Rena side, the David side, I have no side because this all is some dirty deeds going down.
Get a GoDaddy website, email, and matching domain.
Come on.
I see I see the window. I see a window. I'm going to say it like that. I see a window. I see 3 people. I may not call names. I see 3 people outside of that window, the front. It's a big dude, I'll tell you that much. But it's also 2 females. One of the females, I see hair. The other female, she has hair, but it's kind of up in like a bun or like you throw up a quick ponytail, but it's kind of like afro-ish. She's like squatting down. It's almost like they waiting on something, but they don't want to be seen from the inside, but they waiting on something. The big guy, he has the gun box. The ribbon is removed. The gun box is in his hand. All I could say was, that's a big nigga. It kind of thrown me back a little bit. But I can't tell you because the faces are dark. The big guy with the gun box, he was in black. Inside the location, I can see. It's like they're waiting on something, but there's people on the inside. It's not only Dro and Lulu. Dro is laid on the bed. Lulu is sitting on the bed. If you look in one of the photos, she's putting up a signal with a hand, like a sigma, alpha, beta, one of those college,
Yeah.
college, you know what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
Okay, it's like a signal. It's a big smile on her face. You can look at her. I'm gonna start with her. Look at her, and you'll see Dro laying kind of in her arms. It sort of look like they doing this little huggy, like she's really hugging, and Dro is doing like this big smile on his face. Lulu, if you look at her position, her arm is like not necessarily all the way down on the pillow, her elbow, with Dro's head in her arms. It's almost as though she's propping him. He's being positioned. It's like she's propping him. If you look at let me see, I'm trying to lay like he's laying. If you look at the left side, his shoulder down to his arm, his body looks a little swollen. If you look at his eyes are not coherent. Look at his eyes. I'm not saying they're lifeless. Average person looking at it be like, oh, he got this big grin on his face. He puffed up. No, 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 no. This photo is staged. Just look at it. If you look at his left cheek, you will see 3, it appears to be scratch marks on his
Okay, so let me pull up. Hey, Buttercup, because I just went to Lulu's IG. Okay, so let's take a look through the Christmas photos from her that she shared. Okay, because we looked through Dro's. So let's look at hers. Okay, what she shared. Okay, these are the photos at the cabin. Let me see if I can make it big so we can see closer. All right, so this is one where he was laying on her. I don't know if this was the first photo she was referring to, where Dro is laying back. His eyes are, if y'all see, now he has a smile on his face, but Dro can barely open his eyes, y'all. Similar, okay, to those videos that she posts. I'm telling y'all, she does that for a reason. Okay. And we could tell even in this photo, his eyes are barely open, but he is smiling. Okay. He is smiling. This is one where she's holding his head. He's kind of trying to look up at her on here, but look at his eyes. Barely open it. Okay. Here's one too where he's trying to smile but not really smiling. Okay, I'm gonna just go through all of them, Tracy, and see if we come on the one. Okay, he trying to show the teeth, but not his usual smile. This is the one we saw on his Facebook where he's leaning over on her and then kind of has a smile. He has the little remote in his hand with the blue light. Okay, this one, he's looking at her. She has an arm around his neck. Okay, this one, he's smiling a lot. Now she has up some signs too. Is this the one y'all talking about with holding up the signs? Like West Side, that one? Okay, Tracy said go back because I'm on two different screens. Which one? This one? Is this the one y'all talking about? Black Shadow? I don't see a black shadow in this one. This her hair and bun, if y'all talking about this one. In the window, that's the back of her hair and bun in the corner of the window right there. Now on this one, but I guess that's his reflection on the right. Some of this is their reflection. Okay. She did a video when they got into the cabin. Oh, bathroom, windows. Okay, so she's showing the bathroom. Got a little table in there. Okay. So there were windows in the bathroom also. Okay. I never knew about the windows in that bathroom. So I definitely want to hear what this lady has to say. Because I never knew about windows in that bathroom. I don't even think I've seen this video, to be honest. So they had a shower in there. Wow. Okay. Wow. So let me finish listening to what else she said. Okay.
Cheek. There's 3 scratch marks on his cheek. If you look above his brow on the left side, there's a mark there. And there's another mark right above the bridge of his nose, but it's a little bit over his brow. There's a mark there, not like a scratch or a scrape. It's a mark, like a pressure mark. If you really look at his face is swollen. If you look at how Lulu is sitting behind him with that big smile, it's staged. If you look down at Dro's red PJs, I wish they could find them. They said they gave all his stuff to the mother. If you look at his PJs, the pants, there are marks on his pants, but they appear to be white. I don't know if it's blood stains. I don't know. I know it's not semen because he was a clean man. It looked like something has been trying to be cleaned or wiped off, but it's like speck. You would see specks on his pajama. Look at his left hand. One of the photos, absolutely, it was a clicker, but not in this photo. Look at his hand, how it's like at the sleeve of his pajama. It doesn't even look natural. Just look at his hand. Look at the elbow portion of his PJs. It looks like a rip.
If you're not using a travel platform like Navan, you're
Commercial,
seriously
right?
missing out. Hi, I'm Matt, financial controller here at Synthesia. Synthesia,
Or maybe a tear on the elbow portion of his pajamas. I'm going to take you to the other side of the room.
All right.
I see people. First thought came in my mind, why is all these people here? What are they doing here?
Right.
Not only do I see black people, I see white people.
Oh.
Or maybe could be light skinned, but I definitely see white people. I don't know if it's the lady that supposedly cleaned the cabin. But everything you think you done, you never clean forensics away. Something was left behind. I only wish that they got there in a timely manner. And like I said, something went wrong. They was in a hurry. That's why Dro was put there on the road. And I still feel like they wanted him to possibly get hit by a vehicle, but he did not.
I believe that.
And I still see medium bill, all in black, is something. I don't know why it's a light there towards like his hand. I don't know why. He's standing there like he's the talker, or you're gonna do what I say, or everybody got something to do. So we just need to figure this shit out and get it done.
Oh my God.
I see people outside. I see people outside. At first, I was wondering, why are they outside? You know, why don't they go in the house? Looked like it was a party going on in the house. Everybody was feeling good. You know, Dro was in that state. They got him where they wanted him to be in that state. I thought about it, and what I seen, they wasn't just standing there waiting to go in. They were watching. Trying to see if somebody was coming. Was it feasible to do what they needed to do? I see Dro being moved. He's being placed in something so it won't leave blood or whatever. There's blood stains on his hand. I can see where they cleaned this man. Where they tried to wipe it off and stage this perfect photo. They moved him. They put him inside, I don't know how to explain it. I'll try to do the best I can. Uh, say for instance, like not a box. Say for instance, like a plastic or a mattress, and you kind of like cut it open. It's an opening. They set. He was set in there. He was set. Well, not set. Laid basically in there. When the time was right, he was moved. Who moved him? I can't tell you. But he was moved from there and transported to wherever. But it's a lot of players in this thing. It don't sit well. I had to come back and share with y'all what I could see it so clear. It scared me.
Wow.
Because I kept going back to that. I kept going back to it. And then all of a sudden it just appeared in front of me. I'm like, what the? Because it scared me. But I don't fight what I am shown. So when I see everybody still, back and forth, getting.
This is a lady named Bailey that was on Gigi's panel last night, Ray. Santiago said he wasn't high. He had to make a major drugstore run. Art picked him up to make the run. That's when everything happened. Dro never went to the hotel. It was Lulu and someone else that checked in. Allegedly. Okay, that's her theory. Why she not putting names on things? I hate when people speak indirect. When the homeless person said Dro stumbled out of the car, it was Art's car, and the homeless person was threatened. They were scared as crap. So this lady, she's saying some things that she was seeing in her vision of what was taking place there at the cabin. He was in the cabin fighting a demon. Lulu, why is that such a mystery? But I can't with this lady. Now she's a psychic. But y'all, I'm going to say this. I really, till she just talked about windows on the other side, because I knew about the big window. I never knew about the windows in the cabin in the bathroom, because I was like, how would someone sneak up on them? But that could be a possible way that someone could get into that cabin without coming through the front little stepway. You see what I'm saying? I really hadn't seen that till we were going through the pictures. Now, I don't know. Let me go back to the pictures. Hey, Rhonda, welcome, sis. I think this is the one. Are y'all referring to this one, Tracy? Because you said I had the picture up. So is this the one? I'm trying to figure out why Lulu holding up signs, child, and I'm going to the we bike. Who you bike with? Now, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. When this lady talked about the white people, I started thinking about that first witness, okay, and that couple. Because did we not say that accident scene looked like Dro was put there? Everything was open, the wallet was open, the phone was sitting on top. Then they moved the stuff. Okay, no, he's sitting up. Then they moved the wallet and the phone in the midst of taking pictures. I'm still stuck there. Why are we moving stuff if this was such an accident scene? While we're talking about those pictures being released, it needs to be some focus on what's taking place while the pictures are being taken. Okay, can we focus on that? Like, why are people moving things while pictures are being taken of Dro in this particular scene? Okay, and we saw that with our own eyes that day. He's sitting up. Okay, we saw that with our own eyes. So that to me is, hey, okay. And some of the stuff they said, remember, it started off, they saw a red car. Okay, come on now. Both of the people saw a red car, but then it was like, oh, on paper, red car is not there. Oh, no, they misspoke. No, they didn't misspeak. They didn't stick to the script. What was on paper. We know what we heard. Quit trying to make us seem like we are crazy. Both witnesses, Polo interviewed the other guy. He said red car. The couple said red car. And I'm going to pull that couple up since we want to play like everybody lying and stuff. We know what these people said. Okay? Nobody's lying. They are not close as they normally be in all the pics. Okay, that's pic. Okay. Hold on. Let me go back to the beginning. All right. That was one. They close. It's two. Now, is this the one you're talking about? This three. Okay. Everyone covering for each other. At this point, that's what it's given. Okay. As a person who with the spiritual gift, I can literally sense somebody is saying, I'm not going to go down for this. You sense someone saying, I'm not going to go down for this. Oh, got you. I've been saying the white couple was shaded to me when he said nurse. Then she said they moved him. 2 red flags. Okay. And when this lady said white people, I'm gonna be honest, those are the people that those are the people that came to my mind. Okay. Rhonda said that lady was scaring me. Girl, oh my God. I mean, it's certain things like, I know like the tarot reader cycles and things like that. Y'all, I don't go into all that. Now, the times that I had shared some of that on my channel, see, I look for stuff that is tangible evidence and things I can prove or it confirms what my spirit has shown me, right? So in that, and even the short snippet of what she stated, okay, although we may not see everything she's saying or believe everything she's saying, certain things that she said, though, sparked me to look into certain things, right? So, like I said, we were looking at these pictures. I didn't even know Lulu had a video showing the inside of the cabin. All of this time, y'all, I never knew it was a bathroom in there with 2 more windows. I never knew that. Okay, I never knew none of that. I'm going to be honest. Micah, hold on, because that's in my video. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even think about that, y'all. That's the pic right here. Okay, right there. Now his no. And I was saying that I was like, well, he's when I'm going through the pictures. I said, well, he's trying to smile, but it's not the normal smile. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's still not the pic. Now, LaShondra, girl, I don't know which one you talking about. Child, you gonna definitely have to tell me because child, went through Dro's. Dro's pictures, Lulu's pictures, child. What picture you talking about? Because that means both of them got rid of. She talking about the one she throwing her sorority set up. Is that the one with the W? Latifah? OB, I said the other day, I think they blocked the lanes with their cars and laid him in the road so no one could see. Yes. Black Card took those pics to send a message. That part. I'm still stuck there. It is what it is. Okay. We still stuck there, child, because y'all parking right there, pulling them out, doing whatever. So the traffic, see, because it's cars on the road. That's a busy street. Okay, that is a busy intersection. So we got to block it off. And see, y'all already encased the area to know, because Lulu has said, well, I was told pretty much wasn't no cameras there in the area. She knew. She had to try to play it off and say, oh, what are there any cameras? Because I want to know what happened. I thought you knew what happened, Lulu. I thought you said he jumped out the vehicle. Okay, so why you worried about cameras? Y'all already knew the cameras. Y'all already knew that at the Garden Inn, that was the main place there. Okay, so what y'all do? Oh, y'all had one of y'all people there just go ahead and use their camera phone to record some, okay, and upload that. And the rest of it y'all got rid of. That's how I'm looking at it, because that's the main camera that was right there that could have seen everything, because it's so convenient that all of the cameras cut off the important parts. Okay, y'all had already cased the area. Those people, and we're going to look at that couple in a second, those people's stories not lining up with what's on paper. We don't even see that much detail on paper. Oh, this man he thought he saw money at one point, then a trash bag at the other side of it. Oh, he's just going to stand here and just take pictures of this man. First, think about this. He didn't think to take pictures of the man until the couple came. Uh-oh. So did y'all scenes action clip, take a picture. Okay, reposition them so it matches what we just said. Okay, stand back, photo, child bye. Because in that case, if you were just sending a picture to the aunt to verify, you would just send a picture by himself, right? But we had to wait and give the police the pictures that lined up with what the couple was saying in the video. And we already clocked this months ago. Okay, now this lady, here she comes, and she says she was seeing, hey, some white people. And it's mighty funny that even in Gilchrist, okay, that guy, the property manager, come on to the front of the line, property manager. Okay, you were acting very suspicious. We ain't forgot. Okay, we ain't forgot. We just put stuff to the side. You were acting really suspicious. Okay, so Rhonda said the picture you're showing now, he is woke. Okay, let's take a look. This is the smile, though, that it just did not look like his normal smile. I think that's what they were highlighting in that picture. Okay, this one, he's leaning a little more casual to the side. Okay, this one, he's kind of looking at her. His eyes still do not look fully open, but he has like the come here girl kind of look on his face. Okay, now this is one where she's throwing up some. Is this what y'all talking about? The one with throwing up the signs that y'all said the lady was saying he was throwing up the signs. And that guy ain't white, but he's still suspect to me. The property manager and Lulu knew each other, in my opinion, right? He was acting out suspicious, talking about, oh, it was so convenient, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it was so convenient. We don't have no cameras out here. It's so convenient. Oh, well, you can't go in there right now. We've already rented it out. It's so convenient. You can't, the cleaning people didn't see anything. You can't talk to them. You need a subpoena. All of that stuff is so convenient. We're trying to get justice for Dro. Okay, all of that is so convenient. I mean, have y'all picked up on the play yet? I'm trying to see, because some people still, I think they still stuck on, oh my God, I can't believe these people released a picture. Baby, we got to get past, come on. We done clocked all this months ago. Okay, now the stuff's starting to come out. Now a lot of it is starting to come out. People are starting to see the common theme in this. Okay, hey, Tim. Yes, Rhonda. Okay, because stuff coming out now. Okay, what's done in the dark starts to come to the light. Child, Lulu done got comfortable. She's telling us on her man back together that she was probably fooling with while Dro was still alive. Okay? She posting men's shoes. She's sending out messages, y'all, because she's comfortable. Nobody got the attention on Lulu no more. Everybody in the move on. Nobody saying, it's still Lulu. Nobody doing none of that no more. Okay, that's why she was missing her turn. She was casting. Okay, come on, clock it. I did question the two white witnesses. I certainly asked if they were part of the crew. Stephanie. Okay. Oh my God. That was LaShondra. She in the chat. Yes, child. LaShondra been trying to get Willie. I don't think that's the same Willie though, LaShondra. That's not the same Willie. Now, unless she done talked to two Willies, okay? The other Willie gone. He don't even stay there no more. Okay, now, unless it's another Willie, that's not the same Willie, okay? Now, maybe it's another Willie. Hey, I don't know. Now, those of you who are just coming in, though, this is a video Lulu did there at the cabin. Is there some sound? She's showing us the inside. I don't think there's no sound to it. It's like a horror movie watching this, y'all. See, I didn't know about this part, y'all. She could have left that window open. Oh, and it's big too, y'all. I didn't know about this till today. Never looked at this video. And she uploaded this the same day on December 26th also. Ooh, that's scary. Ooh. Y'all saw the end of that? That's some scary mess. Child, she put up those signs and it has no sound on it too, y'all. Where was Dro at? Y'all notice that? Even in this video right here, unless he was outside, was he outside cooking? But it's nighttime. I wonder what was Dro on this video. Because he wasn't laughing in the background, saying nothing. She got on her black outfit. They hadn't put the pajamas on. Watch what she does in the mirror. Oh, let me get that off my screen, y'all. I wonder where was he? Now that's another thing, y'all. Where was Dro? And she didn't have the pajamas on yet, y'all. And this was all, you mean to tell me all this was on the 26th? So we done seen videos of Dro out cooking. They done played a game. They had the red pajamas on in the game. They had the red pajamas on while they were in the bed. It was nighttime there. But then in this video, she doesn't have the red pajamas on. She has on a black outfit. But we don't hear or see Dro in the video. So he could possibly have been outside. But outside while it's still dark like that? Because if it was light time or, like evening time, it was light outside when they had the pajamas on, did they go somewhere? That's weird because it was a whole outfit change, but it's still pitch black outside. And the room is clean. So now this opens up more questions. I'm gonna be maybe I'm overthinking it. Okay, because the bed had not been messed up. This is when they would have first gotten there. But it's nighttime outside. Which is why I question, was the date of things different than what the date is on when things were uploaded? Because now, am I overthinking it? Y'all tell me if I'm overthinking that part. I would have expected her to have on the red PJs, but at the same time, when you look at the room, it's spotless, it's clean. Now, it's either before or after. Now, LaShondra says she thinks Dro was already dead, before the road. We'll say the road thing because he wasn't officially, declared dead until the hospital, right? So, when she supposedly told Jason, Shelly, help me think this through, because I know you be thinking too. Hey, Nookie. Now, allegedly, she told Jason that she was going back to the cabin. And we like, she had already left the cabin. And they had checked into a hotel. Right? But did she go back to a cabin? Did the property manager try to cover that she was coming back there because she had a different outfit on? Because the room was still made up. LG, help me think this through. Maybe she had pre-booked it days before they both got there. That's why the manager never seen Dro. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn this over in my brain. Because, see, I shouldn't have looked at that video. For one, I never saw the windows in the bathroom. I'm going to be honest, I didn't know about that part. Stephanie said, I think you might be overthinking. I'm just worried about overthinking. I guess I would have, I don't think I was thinking about the room being that clean when it was that dark outside. You see what I'm saying? Because it looked like they were unpacking in the other photos and it was still evening time, right? It was still evening time. Remember, the car was backed up. Dro was decorating, had decorated the cabin. If anything, Dro should have been there if she had came later or something like that. Okay. And we could have thought that through because he had already decorated this cabin and stuff. They were taking stuff out of the car, it was unpacked and all of that. So the cabin looks spotless, right? So, but when the first time we see her in Dro's videos, remember when the lady stopped by and Dro was decorating, Lulu still inside the cabin. Okay. Now, the first time we kind of see her is when she comes out, she's holding the food. And he has on the red pajamas, she has on the red pajamas. And she's doing that like, oh my God, it is so good. Okay. She was doing all that, right? Okay. So then they started cooking. They had the cooking with the steak and all of that. Now, then the next time, though, when we see it dark out there is when we see these pictures. Okay, we see all of these different pictures, poses that they're taking on the bed. It is pitch black outside. Now, in her video, we don't hear Dro. We don't see Dro, and we don't hear Dro in the background while she's panning. She goes around that whole cabin, even inside of the bathroom. So we can't say Dro was inside of the bathroom. Now, if Dro was outside and it's pitch black, okay, that's scary for one. That's scary for one. But also, the room is spotless, like it hasn't even been slept inside of. And she doesn't have on pajamas, but she has on a whole other outfit. That's the part. Tim said they probably cleaned the room after they left. I believe that. So, Tim, if we're going to say that, did she indeed go back to the cabin? You see what I'm saying? Because, see, we were calling Jason out, saying Jason lying because Lulu, they had already checked out of the cabin. They were supposed to be headed to a hotel. Okay? Dro was already brain dead, and Lulu probably booked the cabin again, but in a different name. Uh-oh. Because he said it was rented out. See, he didn't want them to go look at that room. The family went trying to look at that room too. And he was like, well, they already cleaned the room up. They rented it to somebody else that day. Well, see, the thing of it is that part, Lulu and them supposedly thought, now is this part a lie, that they were going to check out Sunday? And this is why they were going to get a hotel. They had made a mistake, child. You don't make no mistake going on a cabin trip Sunday and Saturday. Come on now. Now, hey, was that a way to get us off track? Oh, we thought that we were supposed to stay till Sunday, but it actually ended to Saturday. No, it probably was to Sunday. Okay, but y'all had to get to Gainesville. And that room probably was not rented out to someone else. That could have possibly been where because there's a lot of time and gaps where she's missing. We don't know where Lulu went. I believe it was before pre-book while Dro was on the road driving. So you think she drove down to Gilchrist, checked out the room? But I thought her and Dro drove down together. I thought they drove together. Maybe that was a different time entirely because I didn't see that Grinch or any of their luggage. I don't think that hey, that's what I'm saying. Was either everything before or everything after. That's what I'm saying. It's either everything before or everything after. I think it was arrival, tissue basket is full. Oh, okay. You paying attention to details. Michael, take that in there. You can take the charger. I believe she took this video after. London is saying after. I believe Lulu booked cabin again. First time could have been in his name. Then second time. Oh, so maybe on a previous trip, you think? Okay. Maybe on a previous trip. Okay. See if you can zoom in on that paperwork and get a date from it. For the cabin. You mean from the cabin or from Gilchrist? I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to check into that paperwork. Second booking was in Lulu name. I'm willing to bet. Oh, was she okay? Unless she went look at the cabin prior to. But dang, y'all, she went and looked at the cabin that late at night? Because I know I wouldn't. That would be something I ain't trying to do. Try to be in the woods by myself, going to look at no cabin that time of night. It's pitch black outside. I would probably go looking at the cabin prior to that. You know, daytime, can y'all give me a tour out here so I can see what it looked like? But y'all ain't going to look at no cabin and it's pitch black outside. That's just me. Now, maybe hey, that's a thing. I felt like that was the first morning. That might have been the next day after he was in the hospital. They went back. That's what I'm wondering, Rhonda. I'm wondering that. Because see, this is why, and I've not been putting this off because I wanted to do a live with this part, but I've been focusing on some other things and so forth. But I'm going to bring that video back with Jason. I'm going to look into this Gilchrist paperwork again. Because now I'm starting to wonder, was Jason not mistaken on what he said Lulu had told him? He said that Lulu told him she was about to go back to the cabin. There are some time gaps that Lulu's missing, and we don't know where Lulu is. Okay? Now, if the property manager was telling the truth, that they had cleaned out the cabin, okay, did she go and stay, though, for another night? When did Lulu officially leave? When did anybody actually see Lulu? Who did Lulu leave with? After all of this happened, when Dro was gone, who did Lulu leave with? I'm just trying to understand that. Because I never saw that video, y'all. I'm going to be honest. I never paid attention. If y'all, that lady hadn't said that, and then we started looking through these videos. Thank you, Tracy, for telling me to go look at those. I never knew about that video. I never knew it was other ways into that cabin. That there were other windows inside of the restroom. That's scary too, child. In the nighttime, baby, I need some curtains up. Okay. Pictures that same evening. It does tend to get darker in the woods faster than the city tree cover. Yeah, I get it. I get that. I guess I'm just wondering, was this, because I guess my questions are, where was Dro in this video? Was this like before they got there and she went? Oh, wait a second. Y'all, in that video at the Wawa, what did she have on? Anybody remember that? When she was in the back seat, does anyone remember what she had on that day? In the Wawa video, I just don't have it where I can quickly get to it. Does anyone know what she had on in the back seat on that Wawa video? Pictures that same evening. Okay, I read that. She wasn't wearing black on Christmas Eve. She had on gray joggers and white top or pink. Was that in the Wawa video? Because I think in the pictures at the hospital when she had the boot on, she had on like that was like a gray greenish jogging suit. Toiletry was full with Cabin's brand, so it was a rival. Okay, so that would have been a rival. Okay, she said, "Good girl." Look, I'm just thinking through this thing in real time. It all was a setup. They said Art came and got Dro from the cabin in the red car. Something must have happened, and Lulu left speeding away from the cabin, driving on the wrong side of the road. She was driving on the wrong side. Look, y'all both said the same thing. Erica and Buttercup said the same thing. Okay. Obi, I'm saying Dro rented the cabin the first time. Second booking was Lulu named. She wasn't by herself. Art was with her. Oh, so you saying maybe she went back. Oh, I got what you're saying. Okay, I got what you're saying. Oh, you said she got paperwork on the desk. I thought you were talking about Gilchrist. Okay, so let me see. Let me pause it. What is this? Oh, girl, wait. What is this? Let me show y'all. But wait, y'all, we can't read it, but it was a letter written to her. And then it looks like a map. I think this is from the hotel. Oh, Lord, y'all, my kids about to be so mad at me. Let me just show y'all. Oh, shout out to Rhonda for the super sticker. Y'all need to send me some supers or something now. Okay. Thank you for being a sponsor, Rhonda, because y'all gonna have my kids mad. But I gotta show y'all this. Thank you, lady LG. Now look at this, y'all. Who did this? It's a letter, and they said Miss Kiara, but y'all, when you blow it up, it blurs it some. But it looks like they left a map of the campsite and what certain areas mean, but it's to her. I can read her name. Okay, and it says Miss Kiara. Oh my gosh, what does it say though? And see, when I go out, we really can't see it. Child, do I need my glasses? And what's in this box they left right there? Wait a second. Let me play it some more, see you. It looks like some type of box with something, but it's a note to her. And it looks like that's a map that they have. She say, sponsor the open book with all this info. My feeling said she thought it was Chinese food. She thought it was Chinese food. It is a welcome letter. I'm just trying to read it. She says some handcuffs. Oh my God. What'd you say, Shelly? What's 111? Oh, you saying who in here? Okay. Y'all hit that like button. Okay. Let's see. Girl. Yeah, it's definitely a map of the facility. Stop making the kids mad. But y'all, I gotta do some investigating. I just want to see if I can blow this thing up to where I can read it. It is a welcome letter, but I'm just trying to understand like what it says. I also want to know what's in this box too. These two boxes. So they have some gift shop thing. Okay. Remember her truck was packed down. Jason was driving her car to Gainesville at the Wawa. Tyrone Jr. was in a rental black big truck. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that too, sis. Okay, thank you for that. I know it's probably from the hotel, but I'm curious to read it and know what it says. I'm nosy. Okay, I want to see. Did it say something about you and Tyrone? Okay, or was it just her? Because it just says Miss Kiara. Okay. And if they refer to some, give us some clues in that letter. I'm about to put this letter, see if I can find out, y'all, what this letter says. What kind of gifts, child? We gotta do some, I gotta do some investigating. See, I didn't know about this video, child, because I would have came a little bit prepared to kind of go through that. Shout out to Gigi and her panel as well for bringing the tea, baby, laying it down. Okay. We're trying to crack this case, y'all. We get more and more info now. See when folks uncover stuff and just tell the truth, how much further we can get. Okay, it is a map of the campsite. It means they have all kinds of things there, and Dro didn't record none of it. Come on now, London. Okay, you better clock that. We don't see no other the Chinese food. We don't see no other videos from Dro of the campsite. But sad to say, he didn't even get a chance to do all the other stuff, y'all. He didn't even, between what happened that night to what happened the next day, all the arguing and possibly other stuff that happened to him, he never got a chance to enjoy all of the things there at the site. Okay, you caught the angel numbers. Hey, 111, yes. Thank you, the Queen's Den girl. We got some homework to do, y'all. If y'all find that other picture or something different, let me know. I definitely want to look into this. He was cooking on the grill. Right, he was cooking on the grill. Okay, now that picture though, when he was cooking on the grill, it was at night. But y'all, remember she had on the pajamas too. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna do that, LG. What's the name of the cabin? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT what's in the boxes. Mary, oh shoots, y'all, it's been so long. Let me see. And I had it pulled up. What was the doggone name? Hold on. I did a whole video too, y'all, with the cabin. Postcard Cabins, Gilchrist Springs by Marriott Bonvoy. If y'all want to see that video too, I'll put it in the chat. But this gave more information about the cabin. I just hadn't seen that video from Lulu. This was before everything that happened to him. Hey Sheila, and they had luggage, and that's in there when he was cooking. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, y'all. So this is what I'm not understanding. How Miss Mabel, not living in the cabin. Please don't continue to anger the kids. It's girl, you saw my daughter just came in here one more time. But see, my thing is they don't understand. See, I tell them we're gonna do certain stuff. I never give a time. Okay. So really it's just me trying to like delay me going out spending money. Okay. I'm not trying to really go and get rid of my money right now. So I'm like delaying, and I shouldn't be on the time schedule. This is my Saturday. It's a 3-day weekend. See, this is why I don't like telling them when I'm gonna do certain stuff for them and all of that, because their patience. Okay. I usually keep it quiet. Like if I know I'm gonna take them shopping or something like that, I'll be like, oh, I'll just tell them Saturday, y'all just get ready and we go. But see, me and my big mouth, yesterday I was like, oh, because y'all got summer camp next week. I'm gonna go take y'all get a few things tomorrow. We'll do X, Y, Z after I cook breakfast. My son, they got a daddy too. Okay. Why y'all ain't in there asking daddy? See, it's mama that y'all always want to come to when you got two parents. Okay. I can't do my live and investigation because y'all worry about some food and me going to spend my money on some. I just had to get that out. Okay. Now with the cabin, wouldn't the cabin be in Tyrone Jean's name? They're very knowledgeable of her as if they've been knowing her. Well, allegedly, y'all, she used to work, for hotels. She probably has some hookups, discounts, getting employee discounts and all of that. Okay. I have seen this video back in January. It's on her IG. It's in when I see it, I figured it was when they first got there. It had sound. She must have muted it. Oh yeah, because there's no sound on here. And that's what I'm saying. This is my first time seeing that. She said I'm still stuck on the map. Girl, I'm stuck on the letter. I want to know what that letter says. This was a Marriott property. So okay, who was the owner that was called regarding the argument? I believe they call the property manager, the one that's on that video. Y'all, we're gonna go back to Gilchrist. We got to go back to Gilchrist. Okay. We're gonna have to look at that paperwork and listen to that property manager again. It's some stuff that we're missing. Y'all, yesterday I was like walking around and I was getting ready. I said, Lord, what am I missing? And look how some stuff is coming out today. I said something that we missing in all of this. And because he the one that'll lead me, child. Okay. And lo and behold, that lady was talking, certain things stood out. We also gonna look at that couples, their interview again. It's some stuff when she said white people. Okay. Okay. That came to mind. She get discounts, right? Stuck on the letter, right, Nikki? Okay. Girl, we are stuck on this letter. We stuck, baby. I'm about to put this into what LG say. I'm gonna put this into some what is Gemini? I'm gonna go back. She said put it into Google Gemini. Okay. And ChatGPT. Yeah, I got ChatGPT. So I'm usually more familiar with that one. And I'm gonna see what it says. So we're gonna put a pause right here. Because baby, I didn't have y'all on here. This is supposed to be an hour and a half. Okay. It's been 3 hours and 39 minutes, child. Nobody gonna want to watch the replay. They're gonna be like, that's too long. So we're gonna pick this back up. Let me do a little homework. Make sure y'all tap into the other videos. Some I did on yesterday. Y'all have not. I've also shared some shorts of Dro and Lulu's latest video update. Well, she seems like she's trying to say her other men are back. they're back. And she said, got them. Who you got? What you talking about, Lulu? Because we know you didn't buy no new man shoes for you. Okay, so who you promoting and why? Okay, so she's getting comfortable, y'all. She's getting comfortable coming out because nobody is saying it's still Lulu. I think because they're trying to shut everybody up, don't want people to really talk about it no more. She sees that she has won and trying to pop out now. Okay, she thinks she's won, but child, everybody ain't forgot. Everybody ain't quiet. Okay. When I heard the owner, I assumed it was an Airbnb and not an actual property linked to a hotel chain. So yeah, we need to go back. Yes, that's what I thought too, sis. But it was to a whole hotel chain. She most certainly did. She uses all the areas that she is safe in to include trying to commit vehicular homicide. Come on now, Stephanie, you better clock it, girl. She thought she had gotten away with Willie. Child, Willie said, you getting away from her. Okay, this girl cray. Oh my God, I will, because I need to know what was shared today. Sheila, you got to go back, girl. It was a lot. You missed a lot. Okay, thank you, Shelly. Shout out to the mods in the building today. Thank you, ladies, so much. Thank you, LG Investigates. Thank you for joining us today and your input as well. Shout out to Gigi and her panel. Also, special shout out to the sponsors today, Stephanie, Shelly Shell, Rhonda, and the Queen's Den. Thank you, ladies, so much. I appreciate it. We're putting a pause here, y'all. It's not over. We're just putting a pause, baby. Now I got some stuff to look into. Get ready, okay? See, Lulu, I should have used your doggone thumbnail on this one, but I ain't gonna let this one be the series. I'm gonna let you make it, okay? But we come back, we may have another one of our series. Thank you for the clue, Lulu. Is she talking about Willie? Girl, Willie done moved on. Willie don't even stay there no more. Okay, he done moved to a whole nother state. And she got somebody else, probably one of these people that Dro knew about and was side on, because Dro been telling it all. In his videos, he was giving us clues. Okay, before he left this earth, he was telling the real deal. But people be out here fronting, oh, it was like this, and it was like that, everything was gravy. Oh, he was child, bye. He saw through all the fakeness. He was getting sick of y'all. He didn't owe none of y'all nothing. Okay, he loved his family, of course. But he was getting sick of people. I'm going to just say people. He didn't put a name to it. He was trying to spare them. Okay. But Dro was definitely getting sick of people. He peeped the play. Okay. He was involved in a tug of war. And we see that even after he is gone. Clock that. Okay. Because sometimes we feel like we in it. We see what Dro was going through, child. Yeah, that same Willie was someone else. She noticed a detective. Yeah, I don't think that's the same Willie, but I mean, who's to say she may know someone in that field though? Thank you for the clue, Lulu. Girl, you crazy. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the clue, Lulu. Okay, and if you try to get rid of it, it's in my video, child. So I just go back to my own video. Okay, thank you, Lulu. That's one thing about me. I do go back and watch, even if it's 3 hours. Oh, thank you so much, Buttercup. I appreciate that. I can't believe the pic has been taken down. Justice for Dro. And so y'all are saying it's really a picture out there that we're missing. I'm still stuck there. Which picture y'all talking about? Because I thought we went through all the pictures, and so the real picture go. Now I'm gonna have to, y'all know where some of the pictures may be though. If the one that y'all are talking about, it could very well be in some of the other content creators' lives that captured this earlier on. Okay, so I'll even look through some of those videos to see if there's one that's missing that's not a part of the ones that's, you know, her page or Dro's page. Now, that could be another way we can find that extra picture, too, that y'all talking about. Because it seemed like Tracy said the one she was talking about, I showed. But LaShondra is saying there's another picture that's not showing. His fingers were showing more. Okay, got you. Okay, agree. He was tired of being dragged down spiritually, emotionally, and financially. Right. He said it out of his own mouth. So I'm gonna go with what Dro was saying too. I gotta factor that in because you got to get all sides to things, all perspectives. So everything just wasn't always gravy. Okay. And if y'all haven't seen that, he kind of talked about him helping to pay for his brother's funeral. He wanted to have a funeral before Christmas, but some people, they're trying to, hey, look out for other folks. Okay. And then he couldn't have it before Christmas. They had to have it after Christmas that year. He was getting frustrated with that. He couldn't really grieve properly. He needed someone to lean on, someone to really love him the way he gave out. He just wanted that reciprocated, and it wasn't. But leave it up to people, child. Everything was gravy. He was all into them. No, he saw through the fakeness, okay? He saw through the fakeness also. I'll say also. He peeped things also, okay? So, yes, I truly feel that. And that one guy, he did speak of something that transpired even before, he lost his life, unfortunately. It's the pic Gigi has on her thumbnail from last night. I showed that one, Karen. That was in the pictures with Lulu, too. Yep. So I love you all. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. Make sure you hit that like button. It is for free. Also subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell because you never know when I'm going to go live. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.
You just flip through truth with the open book. If you felt that heat, like share and stay locked in. Another chapter done, but we far from finished. Truth on the mic, yeah, we handle business. Real talk, no fluff, just facts and fire. From the book to the block, we taking it higher. The open book, every voice matters, every lie shatters. Catch you next page.